Kind of got caught up a little bit of cleaning and snacking. Here I am. What do you want to talk about? Oh, so for anybody in the future, yes, I am Zen. This is what we do. Held within these moments of videos that I make here, you'll find partially humor, partially education, partially madness and insanity and chaos and some meditation and all sorts of different things. It's like one of those variety shows from back in the 50s and 60s, you know? But it's just me, and it's all off the cuff. And if you wanted to, because this is what I do to earn my keep. It just I have to bring value to this world, and by doing this, I certainly do that. And some people might just find some things I say to be funny, and you're entertained. Great. Some of you know much deeper things that I can help you understand about the nature of reality, dreaming, health, fasting, whatever you want to know. That's what I'm here for. And you can always, donate or grant or give or share some of your energy, currency with me by going to the Cash App or the PayPal. And you type in TSARXEN, capital T and capital X. TSAR is in Czar and Zen is in with an X. It's like Zarzan. So, yeah, capitalize the T and the X. It's beneath. You can look. It's great if you provide for me that way, because I provide you all this time and space and energy. And let's look into the weird, wacky, wonderful world of what the hell is this? So people say don't watch the news, don't watch the media. Yeah, I mean, to a degree, that's right. You shouldn't get rid of TV altogether. You shouldn't get rid of the internet altogether, because there's plenty of sources of quality information on the television and on these things here, the internet and all this. Plenty of places to get things that are entertaining and engaging and healthy and wondrous. You have to just be a little more picky and choosy about what those things are. Sometimes what you can do is find things that are completely out the box, people coming out the pocket. Like, the internet is the craziest place, because these people that are supposedly authors, and they're part of the media conglomerate, and that there's some sort of professionals on something, I'm not sure what it is, causing chaos and confusion, and it's like a big clusterfuck of insanity that these people speak about. I'd read something today and it makes me laugh. It was a guy that probably couldn't punch his way out of a wet paper bag kind of dude, who said that he's so angry that he wants to find anti-masker. He wants to find an anti-masker and beat them to death. Which I know, coming from someone from his standpoint, he wasn't joking. If you say, hey, this dude's an asshole, fucking, string him up by his nuts and, cut his intestines, like, it's a joke. It's like, it's funny. But for those people, they're not joking. They're not joking at all. That's how they are. And he said that he hopes that everybody that doesn't wear a mask, that they are all, they don't want to get a right to do anything, because or even speak their piece, because they're killing people. Anti-maskers are killing people, is what he says. No, actually, you know what the funny thing of this narrative is? Usually when people run up in someone's cribbles, when they run up in a store, when they run up in a place, they have masks on, so they can't be identified when they shoot up the place. It's always been the people that wear masks that are doing the problems, that are causing the problems. And yet I've never seen a picture of this chode guzzler with a mask on. Not that I ever paid attention to him, but humorous as he may be, it's like looking at the meme. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. It's not a meme, just looking like he says this. He puts in a tweet, and then looking at it, and I was like, what did he really think people would say? Did he know that, like, he really believes that? That's what I assume, is he really believes that, and it wasn't just about being a cantankerous cunt. It was that he really meant it. But looking at all the comments, he's like, all the comments on the Instagram are basically like, I'll give him my fucking address. Let's see if he wants to beat my ass. If he wins, if he could even land a punch, like, this is funny. If he could even land a punch, I'll fucking wear a mask for the rest of my life. This is some comments. Hilarity. Like, who is this dude? I've never heard of this dude before, but apparently he's a #1 times bestseller. He's got I don't know. He just looks like somebody that you would, if you walked by, your immediate inkling would be, oh, that dude needs some help, or what a fucking asshole, I should spit in his face. Like, he's somewhere in between there. What are you talking about? It's information. Anything that you're virology and all of that. How does it? Why are we getting into that? What are you talking about? You know, I went back and looked at your name and your other. You dismissed your name here, which is hilarious, right? I looked at your name on the other broadcast. I didn't know it came up, but it was a really funny one. I enjoyed that. I mean, what are you asking me? I mean, I'm not a virologist, but apparently, you know, let's just make it very clear. We'd all be dead if these things that are viruses are anything more than information packages that people put into their mind and use to, infect others. That's what it's a mind virus. What else would it be? You can't be sick if your immune system is proper. You know. I've been around plenty of sick people in my life, and I don't get sick. Why? Because my immune system is doing its job. Look, the virus is information from idiots to idiots, and then people believing idiots that there's some sort of proof or science behind what they're saying, when all they do is when people say viruses are spread, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, sucking the system. Yeah, for sure. That's what it is. It's people's the contagion, the virology, the actual seriousness of it is information. I mean, sure, there are sorts of things you can introduce bacteria. Bacteria has always been proven. The germ theory has been destroyed, and the idea of what a virus is no. It's so many times over and over again. It's basically been shown to be, it is something, but it's not. It's a dead entity that they can only study. It's like the end results of something. So if you've ever been sick, you'll have at the end of it what would be considered, it's like screwed up RNA, screwed up DNA that you sweat out, that you shit out, that comes as it's inorganized, it's unorganized material in your system. Basically, it's like shit. That's what it is. That's, if you take a shit, you have, to a degree, that is virus. That's it right there. But you could grow something in that. I don't know. It's just poopy. Just if you've been, it's so ridiculous. They just put the whole thing is so shammy and scammy, and it's a shame people even pay attention to this garbage, this absolute trash, this narrative brought forth by people that want to dominate your mind and think that by doing that they control your body and your entire your whole being, like your whole consciousness. It's so ridiculous. You have to realize we'd all be dead. There would be literally bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. They'd be everywhere. There'd be nobody would be existing. You know how quickly what they call it, the scrammy demerics, the plan smemics, the plan skeptics. We're a year into this nonsense. It's completely a false narrative. It's so garbage, and especially when you lay over on top of it all of the history that we've been given about anything, including the history of technology, the history of how architecture, how and when things were built, about the history of wars, the history of anything. You have to know it's always written by, if there was a war, by the winner, or the people controlling the narrative. It doesn't matter what the truth is. It's who's saying it more louder on TV, who's saying it more in books, who's saying it. People are just gonna go along. Well, that's just what it is. It's not just what it is. It's not. It's why do I know everyone that I know that doesn't wear a mask? Why do I know so many people and they're all healthy? Why do I know people that day in and day out, when they're at a job, they touch the mask, they pull it down, they're breathing, they're at work, and they're talking to somebody, and they're within 6 feet. They've been doing that for 8 months, and none of them mask on and off all day. And I don't know anyone. I have not met anyone in person. Do you know anyone? No, they don't know anyone. I always hear about it online, and they could say, well, a friend of my aunt's uncle, sister's cousin, they got it, and they got it. I was like, are they good? They're fine. Oh, all right. So it wasn't just the flu, right? Okay. Yeah, but no, my grandma died. How old was your grandma? 86. Oh, and how was her diet and her immune system and everything else? What other diseases and shit did she have going into this? Oh, that's not important. That's what, it's such a fucking, it's malarkey. But it's a shame that, like, how do we continually let people that are just all across the board, 100%, they can't do anything but bullshit and lie and make up fucking false fabrications, false stories, false narratives about everything. I get it, the nature of reality is very malleable, but why would they construct it in such a way that it causes control over other people? Because if reality is magic, then why wouldn't they just produce magic that is good for themselves and everyone else? They could have all the, like, an intelligent person never wants that kind of control. They like power. I like power. I like energy, but I don't want to control other people. If I'm sitting here under this tree right here, and I get to play with these ducks, and dog comes over, and then all of a sudden some beautiful babies, some beautiful women's come over here, and they're naked, and we dance, and we having an orgy here, and that's what I get. Why do I care what you're doing over there with all the women you get? And what about all the women getting, if their thing is bukkake, a whole party of like dudes? Like what? Why do I care? Go do that. This is my party. That's your party. Have fun. The whole world could be doing all the things they want. Oh, you talking about everything sexual, man? Everything, nature is sexual. This shit. Look, you hear this? That shit is sexy. Everything is tantric. Everything is Zen. Everything is Tao. What is there that is not God? What is there that is not the Tao? What is there that is not Zen? What is there that is not tantric? What is there that is not sex? It's 3-letter words: SEX, TAO, DAO, GOD, ZEN. What is not? Nothing. It is all that. People want to try to disguise and say, well, it's fucking. This I'm having a sexual relation with this phone right now. Yeah, you like that, huh? Oh, you so flirty. I'm having sex with this beer right now. Fucking delicious. Have sex with reality. What the hell's you gonna do? What's up, Sigma? It's been a little bit. How you been, man? What up, dudes? What up? What up, cuz? What up, cuzzo? Accoutrements to enhance the living. This is the correct answer that I try to get people to understand. Everything that you're ingesting. Oops, hold on. Everything that you're ingesting in any way is an interaction between energies. It's an exchange of energy. It can never lessen anything. It can only cause entropy. It can't cause entropy. The system is not entropic. It's either perfectly holistic and balanced, or it's able to create more. You can't create less. It doesn't work that way. Once you push mathematic boundaries. Okay, for math to exist, you have to have certain boundaries, but you can push the boundaries, and as soon as you push them, they never come back in. As soon as you understand larger ideas, as soon as you understand magic works, you can't unknow that. Once you understand some certain things, you can't unknow these things, and then all you can do is push a boundary further. It's still going to be, no matter what where you live, who you think you are. So it's an infinite universe. Yes, but you have to have certain boundaries to make a mathematical or mental equation function. So the system is always going to be it's always going to be in homeostasis, but it's only going to be expanding. You can't have a retracting system. It doesn't. That would imply what they tell you, that the world is entropic and that one day the sun will die and everything will die. No, can't happen. It doesn't happen that way. So hello, welcome to this little party with the chimes. Rocking some chime music out. How are you doing today? Hello, Danny Skylark. What are you doing? How do I look today? Do I look as Jesusy as ever? There's a bit of a chilly bite to the air right now. It's a little sharp in the shadows, but out there in the sun it's really nice. But if I go out in the sun right now, I won't be able to see your comments. So, the Spanish moss, you see this? Yeah. There's the chimes right there. Oh, you haven't seen this before? Oh, you don't know about this tree? I thought you knew about this tree. It's the chime tree. Boom. Those are. I'm not zoomed in. Those things are about. I think they're taller than me. I think each one of those is about. I think the one on the right is maybe 5 foot. The one on the left is about 6 foot, maybe bigger. I can't really tell. Maybe even bigger than that. That one is maybe 3 feet. The other one that you see behind there, maybe 4. And then these ones over here. Some people like this side. See this one, but it doesn't catch the wind as much. See, that one's kind of big too. Thinner than that one. Those ones are huge. I might be wrong. Those might be 8 foot, really. That one might be more like 6. And then the one behind it. See, but the wind in here, for whatever reason, doesn't catch this side of the tree as much as it catches these. Maybe because I'm standing on this side. Here, let me see if I can make the wind come over here. Let's try. Hold on, watch. Watch real time. There you go. Ding dong. See? These ones catch it nice though. This is why normally the seat is here. So you kind of get this. This seat would more properly be right here. Right here, I think, would be best spot. But I can't move it by myself. I mean, I could move it by myself, but this is heavy as fucks. This is super heavy, but the best spot is right there. I don't know why people put it here. Someone is acoustically challenged, honestly. Oops, there you go. Someone is acoustically challenged. Oh, you have? Okay. Shabby chic? The shabby chic? Not like shabby chic, but like the shabby chic, yeah. Oh, is it because I'm rocking this and this with a stankin' ass hoodie? I got a Miller High Life jacket or Miller High Life hat and this beautiful garb here, and then I'm just like, not very shabby chic, are you? And we're rocking the PBRs, huh? Oh, dude, okay, climbing this tree, it's kind of tough, man. See, because looking behind me, it's like right there. Getting up there is a little tough. Like most people that I've seen climb it, they usually bring this bench over there to get up the first part of it. This tree, there's other trees that are easy to climb out here, way, way bigger. I don't know if you've ever seen the other trees that I hang out at. Big old oaks, like between 400 and 800 years old. I don't know, this one's probably pretty old. This one's got to be like 300 maybe. What do you think? About 300? 200? 200, 300? The ones over there, the ones that hang out are super big. Those are easier to climb because the branches go down to the ground and you can climb up the branches like a monkey. It's pretty awesome. This one, tough. No, that's because right there, like right you're looking at right, let's see, right there, that's probably like 8.5, 9 foot high, I think. So like even getting your hands up there is tough. You got the high life? Dude, never you dare speak ill of the champagne of beers. High life is dope, man. Did you get the bottles or did you get the can? You got the cans, didn't you? It's good either way. But no, you want to upgrade that? You want to fix it? Here's how to fix it. Get a fucking lime. Put a lime in anything. Put a lime in that, and then go ahead and either add tomato juice or hot sauce or both, and then you can rim it with something. You can do it like it's usually more Modelo type things that you do it with, but you could do it with the High Life. That should be dope. I like breakfast tomato juice and tomato juice and bottles. Dude, just get some. You got tomato juice? You got tomato juice or a lime? Or both? Yeah? Tapatio is what's up. You can do, I don't know where you from. Where are you from? You could add, depends on your hot sauce. Tapatio is the standard way to go, but if you're like me oh, there you go. Yeah, I don't fuck with the salt too much in beer, but lemon or lime. Yeah, lemon or lime is dope. Just add that and you good. What is that? Fucking in heaven. Who's that dude? Was it Moby? Was Moby did that? Moby is fucking in heaven. Yeah, I gotta go pick up some more beer in a little bit. Well, a buddy of mine who is without house is out here somewhere, and he was playing music for us yesterday. And so a couple of people gave him a couple bucks, so I gotta go bring him a couple dollars and some food. So I gotta go back to my house anyways. Grab some food and then go grab some beer. Snack time. Snacks on snacks. Yeah, I don't. Actually, salt is so needed and good in certain things sometimes, but most of the time, things are way too salty for me. Like salted nuts, just leave this just a little bit. Can't everything be of the lower sodium variety? I just need a little bit. Just a little bit. It's kind of like I'm not trying to fucking, like if I come to a party, I'm not trying to do fucking train tracks or rails if we're gonna do some blow. And I don't want salty food. It's the same thing. Just a little bit. I'll just do a bump now. Hey, a little key bump. Whatever. We're good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Might come back and see you a couple times, but I'm not trying to fucking foot long rails of shit. I don't know if any of you goofies are into that shit. Missouri? You're in misery. Is alcohol cheap here? Well, yeah, I'm in New Orleans, so alcohol's, I guess it's a little cheaper than most places because it's so readily available and there's a lot of like cheap corner stores where you can even get just get to-go beers and shit. We have drive-through daiquiri joints. You understand what I'm saying? Let me explain that again. You can drive through and get a daiquiri with alcohol and a topper, and you're good as long as you don't take the paper off the straw. And it's walk-around beers. It's people walking around all day with a beer. So it's pretty cheap. Yeah. I can get like here. It's probably the same. I guess maybe a buck or two cheaper. I get like a 18 pack of PBRs for $13. I can get a handle 175 of either Svedka or Sobieski for like 19, 18. And then you got the cheap local shit that's like rot gut kind of shit. Oh, you crave the salt after drinking? Yeah, sometimes the salt is nice. Salt and sugar, a salty, sugary, sour thing after drinking. After drinking, I like sauerkraut. So it's like probiotic rich, and it's kind of, you know, usually when I get sauerkraut, it has a little bit of salt in it. And then like sugar is really good to fix a hangover, and salt just because it gets you kind of upped. So yeah, sugar, salt, and sauerkraut. That's what's up. Well, if that's all you got, man, fucking work with what you got. It's like, how many things are you gonna do that's poisonous to your system? You know, on a, whether you like to on a daily basis or not. You know, over the course of a week, like if you go out to eat, who knows what the fuck you're eating? You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't do everything perfectly. There was a time I tried. It'll stress you the fuck out. You'll do more harm to yourself trying to make sure that everything that you get is super organic and super this and blah 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 this and it's a non-GMO and da da da. Like, yeah, I get it. Like as a mainstay of the food that you're consuming, it should be as good as you can make it. But you know, when you fucking around in public doing shit, you never know. Wait, you walk around with whiskey? Oh man, you a whiskey drinker? Well, I guess Missouri. I don't know the drink of choice there, but yeah, can't fuck with. Analysis. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, analysis. Paralysis by analysis. It's when people overthink things too much. Yeah. Put a black label champagne, fresh squeezed raspberry lemonade. Oh yeah, that's good. Daddy said I love tonguing my salt. That's hilarious. Hey, I'm gonna put some salt on my butthole, Danny. You're gonna come tongue my butthole out? Yeah. I can't fuck with whiskey. Although whiskey and apple juice is pretty dope. Although I do not like the apple flavored, you know, apple flavoring to any of that shit. No, but apple juice, it's good. Really, one of the best things is apple juice for a whiskey. Now that I'm thinking about it. January. So anybody that doesn't know, it is January 4th, according to the Gregorian calendar, 2020. This is what they say. 2021, excuse me. Although I'm thoroughly not convinced that's the actual date. It is a date. It is a date. It's an idea. Certainly, seasons and cycles and the things occur, but I don't know if that's the good one, considering how many calendars there are. Anybody know how many calendars there are? It's got to be in the hundreds, but I know there's 40 like standard identified calendars, and if you understand even a calendar, even the name calendar comes from tax collecting. So a calendar shouldn't be a calendar at all. It should be a system of observing the cycles of energies. That's all it is, and you can't really base it on. But they like, oh, time to collect some taxes. That's why they made them. Wow and no. You say no? How would you say even no to that? That's Danny. Of course, that's a great idea. I mean, man, if you had a boo boo, I would, you know, if somebody. What would you do? You remember? Does anybody remember the movie? What the fuck is the name of it? Caddyshack. And Bill Murray and Chevy Chase. It's the first one, not the second one. And he gets a poison-tipped arrow in his ass. And he goes, "If I pull the arrow out of my ass, will you please suck the poison out?" Chevy Chase goes, "So let me get this straight. You pull it out, and I suck. Is there any money in it for me?" Fucking hilarious. I don't know what we're talking about yet. I was waiting for you guys to give me some ideas. I did a show earlier on some things I had, but just the general. How about we talk about the insanity of normality? The book is Arno Gruen, The Insanity of Normality. One of the few books that I've read cover to cover in like 1 or 2 sittings. I highly suggest this to people. In fact, if you look up my name and The Insanity of Normality, I've done a few videos on it. One that I read from the book, one that I just went off on a tangent about it. Very, it's essential reading for anyone. Really, it would change the world, honestly, if people really read that and took it to understand what it's saying. It's up there. He basically picks apart Freud's ideas of what he presents. Freud is not him and Bernays. No, not good stuff. Jung, Carl Jung, good stuff. Freud, no. I don't like a lot of his theories. Some of them are good, but it's mixed up with a lot of misinformation. What's up, TD Mallard? What is going on, my guy? What's up, Full Spectrum? What's up, Mr. Ryan Campbell? Ryan, what are you doing? What's up, Orlan Zen? What's up, Journey? Do you know how many times I've tried to write a book? Was that a Freudian slip? Yeah, a Freudian slip. You just fraud yourself. It's like the Hippocratic Oath, how we've turned the word Hippocratic into like hypocrites. So hypocrite. Oh, look at this bird right here. Boom. Tesla got up. You see him? I don't know if you can see him. He's right there. Yeah. What's up, little guy? He's right there. Hi, you want to come over here? Hold on. He's right there. Hi. What's up, Birdo? Hey, Birdo face. Come here. Bird up. Bird up. I've got into writing a book so many times, but as soon as I start writing, I realize I come across more information and it compounds what I'm writing. I've gotten thousands and thousands and thousands of words. I don't know how many pages into writing a book so many times, and I just realized I don't know where to stop writing. I don't know what not to include. I have some on some old computers that are gone. I have some on that I've written, and I'm just like, writing a book is kind of for me, it's like all of my shit is me talking on here. So if I could take all the audio and somehow get rid of the filler bullshit, I'm just bullshitting with people, and get rid of the dumbass shit that I say, which is, hey, say some dumb shit now and then. Somehow I could chop that up, but it's too much of a problem. I can fucking write a book. Fuck you want to know about what? A book on what? That's the dilemma for me is just, quite honestly, I just know too much shit. I know too much. So how long it would take to write a fucking book? By the time I got to the end of the book, I would have already amassed a whole nother profound amounts of information that I'd be like, what am I supposed to do? I'll just print the book and then write another one. And it's like the never-ending story kind of shit. Do I think? Hey, what's up, TD? Do I think? What's up, this man? Yeah, that little birdie head over there. Do I think he knew he was? Ooh, this is I think a universal question for all of these people that are in sort of political theater, political power, part of the magical cast into a system. I think some of them know it, but I don't think all of them do. Some of them are trained in that way, and they're only it's like this. Do I think doctors are bad people? No. Do I think they're working for a bad system? 90% of the time. Do I think that they know that the system is fucking fucked in a lot of ways? From the pharmaceutical side to the realm of how much people got to pay for this shit, the whole business aspect. Do they know? They know a little bit, but they're like, hey, what are we gonna do? We're helping people. So I mean, how many percentage of them really know that they're just causing way more harm than good? Usually by the end of their career, they figured it out. But at that point, they already got through their career. They got, it's like being a school teacher at college. You like, once you get tenured and you're on the way out, like what the fuck? Who cares anymore? Like you already. That's why you find teachers that gave up teaching or something, and then they come out and write a book and it's like, dude, it's all fucking hypocrisy. It's all bullshit. It's all garbage because they couldn't say it then, because their paycheck relied on them not knowing. I mean, they know, they just couldn't. So in that sense, do I think Freud knew he was writing bad stuff? I think he was too trained into that through certain religious things. I mean, whose beliefs aren't somewhat rigid in religion, whatever that religion might be. Some of it is, you could say, oh, it's all rooted in the Catholicism. They go, oh no, it's actually these Baptists. And then you would say, no, it's the Mormons are all fucked up. You say, no, it's the deep state criminal elite are Zionist. And they go, no, it goes run deeper, and you can go into all that. But in reality, it's all about some sort of dynamic of control and power and patriarchy kind of shit. Not to say there isn't some underneath it all, a woman controlling shit. There could be a whole island of women controlling shit and making them just go laughing that all of these dudes think they're running the world but being controlled by a black woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like God is a black woman. You know that one? Who knows? It's just but just to finish up that idea, did Freud know? I don't. As I was saying, I don't know. I think they have a little bit of an inkling that some of what they're saying, but when people start going off and writing a book and here's my theory, here's my idea, they're sticking to that to a degree. So I think about 99% of what he thinks he believes, and that's the troubling part. Well, there you go, Stan. Freud, they stayed in the same place for 25 years, didn't travel. Jung went to India and got all of his ideas from sight. Yep. Well, did he overcome the world or did he come all over the world? He was at home trying to fuck his ma. Isn't that his whole thing? That everybody wants to fuck their mother or something? Is that his whole thing? Hey, don't get me wrong. It's kind of weird thinking about it because I'm adopted, so I don't know. But like, man, what if you did have a sexy mom? What would you do? I don't know. Maybe it is a thing. I don't know my mother, and the person that raised me was not attractive at all. It would never even cross my mind as a possibility. So somebody that wasn't even my family, I didn't want to fuck. I was like, maybe if I'm related to him, maybe I'd want to. Maybe it's quite the opposite. Maybe I'm only attracted to people that are of my species and my relations, that are of the same bloodline, that are of the same parental system. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the only people I've had intercourse are actually relatives. I wouldn't know. That's the funny part. Because if I'm adopted, it would stand to reason that I have not had relations with anybody in my adoptive family, which I know aren't related to me. But everybody else, there's a possibility. I don't know. I don't really know that I didn't have relations with my mother, a sister of mine, or a cousin of mine. I don't know that. So maybe he was right. Maybe he was right. I don't know. Interesting. Do you think in order to be on the stage and impactful, you have to be part of an order? No. I mean, to a grand degree, perhaps. I think there are people that have a lot of autonomy in what they do. That aren't part of any sort of larger organization that they're bonded to or have bondage with, that they have some sort of say in the world. I don't think it's normal. For instance, I could tell you that I have influence over the world because I'm connected to certain bloodlines and all of this. Would you believe me? And does it matter? And am I? No, not that I know of. Goes in that for me. I don't know. I'm not in some sort of fucking society because you think I'd be out here fucking struggling to fucking eat and begging people for fucking money on this thing? You think I'd be doing that? No. I'd make it a little easier on myself. Like, do I have some sort of influence and impact on the world? Absolutely. Why? I don't know. Magic, because I assume I do. Because why not? Because people have told me I do. It's not of my choosing. I didn't choose this life, motherfucker. This life chose me. I'm gonna have another beer. What do you think about that? Yeah, but I mean, in the larger perspective of what you're asking, I think that's changing just because of the internet and the people that are starting to have persuasion over reality. You know, the meek inheriting the earth is the actual magicians, and not the people using low-level psychological misdirection and tricks. It's actual magicians, not people pulling fucking sleight of hand maneuvers with your mind and cards and shit. Really actually do magic. Watch, you don't think I can move these things or stop them? Doesn't matter if you know I can. You'd be like, well, that just so happens to do that. There we go, my guy. Yes. Yeah, no energy into a system that is not at least mutually beneficial, or you put systems into mutually beneficial systems, or things that are the inverse of destructive, like the system that is either harmonious and balanced, or that is the opposite of entropy, neg entropy, a neg entropic system. That's what you put it into, even though most people don't believe it exists. Here, let me explain to you why neg entropy exists. Capitalism. There's no way people have more and have more stuff if entropy was the only thing, or balance was the only thing. Then either people would have what they have and then later have less, or everyone would have equal amounts. But yet we see a lot of people have a lot of stuff. There's more stuff, more things, more energy, which proves without question the system is neg entropic as a totality. You don't need capitalism or communism or socialism or any of these things to understand a system to be. It gains energy, it gains momentum, it gains strength, it gets stronger. The only thing that happens when people get old is the fact that they continue stuffing shit in their body that is causing chaos on a atomic level, and then it causes chaos through the entire system, and they clog themselves up. They have to keep eating, like, ooh, gotta eat a lot to get big, and then all of a sudden they're broken down by the time they're in their 40s or whatever. Like, no, that's not what's keeping you healthy. In fact, you should probably just do the opposite of what you're doing with all of the extra. Keep working out and doing shit, but you need to clean your body out. I mean, that's the only difference. Once you reach the age of maturation, like at your size, you can still grow or get smaller. I mean, look at old people. You ever see old people? They're smaller than they were when they were like, hey, Grandpa, I remember when you used to be 6 foot tall. Now you're 5'8", legitimately. What's happened there? A lot of things happen. Compression of energy, too much clogged tubes in the system. I mean, that's what's happening. They start forgetting things. They don't know how things work. It's clogged tubes in the brain. They can't poop. They get the colon cancer. Yeah, the clog of your poop hole. They get, you can see their veins start turning all purple and blue. If you can see someone's veins, like, what is that? It's because you're dirtying your blood so much. You're not getting any vitamin D. You're not moving, and you're not getting any sunshine. You're not moving, and you're not breathing air, and you're eating just shit food. What do you think's going to happen? That dark blue blood is dirty, toxified, clogging you up. That's how it works. So you can destroy a system, no doubt. It's easy to do that. But harmoniously balanced, you could live as long as you wanted to, quite truly. Look at trees. Trees very rarely die. They either get cut down or they continue to grow. How old do trees grow? Why do they just say, oh, this tree lives this long and this tree? Like, are you sure? Can you guarantee this? What about the tree of life in that big one in Africa where there's like, you can have 100 people put hand to hand together and go around it, and that's how big the fucking tree is. Why does that keep growing? Just that one? What about the redwood forest? Those trees are fucking gigantic. How old are those trees? Why did those ones just grow like that, but nowhere else? It goes to teach you something. Like why should anybody live any less than a tree would? Trees can last for how many thousands and thousands of years? What's to say you can't? What has the tree done? It's just been part of the dynamic system of life that just breathes something in and spits something out, and it gets bigger every time. There's no reason. There's actually truly no reason a tree would ever die. Why wouldn't it? What would just in its thing say die at the 2-year-old tree? Die. That wouldn't happen. 5-year-old tree? No, it doesn't happen. 100-year-old tree. You sure? 200, 300? Why? It just put on another. What stops it from growing anymore? Nothing. There's absolutely nothing. The only thing that could happen is, depending on the branches and where they are, if they're gonna, those branches will go down and hit the ground and start another tree, and it'll hold the tree up. By hitting the ground, it'll support the tree, and it'll start another tree off the side of it, even though it's part of its branches. Yeah, what's the saying? Let the dead bury the dead. Let the dead bury the dead. I don't even understand it. If I go, I put the fun in funerals, huh? There's a bigger thing going on here with the mummification of people mummifying things, and now that I showed this the other day, if you didn't see it, they've taken X-rays, scans of statues, and found that inside of these statues there are skeletal motherfucking systems of a living being. That these statues, they literally sat there and mummified themselves and either created the statue out of themselves or somehow had overlaid something on top of them. They mummify themselves. So there's a big connection to why they use the certain claws, why they use honey, why they put themselves, like even vampires, they sleep with the inside what you'd consider a coffin, and there's like connection to the tombs and even these statues and these, like the beginning of the video, the picture you see, you think that was carved there? People that say that was carved there are fucking insane. That thing is huge. Who's sitting there going, hey, on the side of this mountain here, I'm gonna just sit here with my fucking chisel and make a giant statue? That was a real fucking being that somehow got turned into that. I don't know. I think it was electrical. I think it was an electrical thing that basically cast them into that. That's what you see. It just. There's hundreds of pictures of giant. You just can't even. It's unfucking explainable. These statues, how big they are and where they're sitting, and just these strangest, most absurd places. These buildings that are so gigantic that they carved it out of a fucking mountain. No, they didn't. It's so moronic. Well, we came from the store. We were driving around we were in buggies and carts and horses, and we had the horses doing the stuff, and we dragged it with elephants, and then we had slaves, and there was the kings of the pharaohs of Egypt, and then we made these giant pyramids, and everybody was a master builder. Like, Jesus Christ, this is so fucking moronic. The shit that people can, the drivel, the complete absurdities that these people speak, it's insane. There's nothing that you think is real. Like, look, it's not all illusory. It's real, but it's just what you've been told and how it was structured and where it came from, and your ancestry, and your history, and what this shit is. It's never been told to you. Well, some people tell you, you just don't listen. Everything you think is a factual thing is actually illogical and not factual, and everything that is given to you as Oh, fiction books and stories and comic books. That's the real shit. That's the real shit. What's up? What's up, Marg? What's up, Marg? Marge? What's up, Marge? You have no appetite, but you eat. Yeah, but eat when I cook for others. Yep. I've been going in and out of, my fasting and my eating is it's a back and forth thing. Like right now, I'm kind of fucking chunky and fat. I've enjoyed putting a little bit of the winter weight on and just eating a lot of garbage. It's been fun. Oh yeah, yeah. I hear you, Sigma. Yeah. Well, you could. I mean, there's a ways using hydrogen peroxide, sometimes baking soda, sometimes ammonia. Sometimes you could use urine on trees. Piss on a dead tree. See what happens. I don't like it. Why do you think naturally animals walk up to trees and piss? They walk up to fire hydrants because it's to them seems tree-like, right? And maybe they're just saying maybe that fucking water is dirty in there. I don't know. But why do humans naturally just walk up to a tree to piss? It's not because you don't want anybody to see your dong or whatever you're doing. Your dong, the thong song. We need to do a remix of the Cisco song, the thong song, into the dong song or the gong song, the gong dong. Yeah, you got a sweet dong gong song, gong. King Kong's dong song. Anyways, what am I talking about? Yeah, piss in the trees. Yeah, you got a real sweet wiener there, buddy. Wiener's a fucking funny word, ain't it? A sweet sausage there, pal. A really fucking great cock you got there. Great cock. Hey, guy. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Oh, hi. Ooh. Maybe she'll want to come sit on my lap. We should come over and sit on my lap. We'll talk about the first thing that pops up. Hey! Anybody know this? Oh shit, I think I might know her. This is gonna be bad. I might have to leave her right now. I'm not kidding you. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh no, okay. I thought it was this chick that used to stalk me the shit out of me. It's not though. It's not. Which is good, because she was cute. Just we'll see. Let me go. Let Zen go spit a little game. Let me get loosened up here. What am I supposed to say? It's so exciting. Not wearing a mask. Good. You know what the funny thing about this world is now? Is we're living in a society where literally the most flirtatious thing anyone can do, the most sexiest thing anyone can do right now is not wear a mask. Shit's sexy. And you know why? Like chicks that used to be like 5, 6, 7s are now like 7s, 8s, you know? Because, it's like how many people, you don't even get to see half the people's faces. And, sometimes it's a good thing. Is people that got their masks. I think mostly people that wear masks, they just want to cover up their ugly faces. Or they just think they're ugly. They think they're a sick, ugly person. And in fact, their sickness is probably real. They're sick. Y'all sick in the minds. Or maybe they just believe they're ugly. I don't know. I feel like I'm more, it's not has anything to do with anything, but I'm like, oh, that's right. What are you putting a mask on for? Like, I'm not ugly. Why would I put a mask on? Don't you want to see me smile? Don't you want to see my pretty face? No, I don't remember one DMCP up on a tree. I don't know that. Wait, what? Did you even see her? I don't know. She was taking pictures of the tree. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was like worth engaging with that person. She's a little chubby. I couldn't tell. She was just far enough away. I couldn't tell if she had like a ring on or if she was like, you know, if she was down with the afternoon, little afternoon delight. You know what I'm saying? Belly dancers look better without veil. You know, I used to go to this hookah bar before. Well, for nothing. You can't. There's no way hookah bars could be open right now because you can't smoke out of this thing because somebody else put their dirty lips on it. So it's not. Yeah, fucking ruined that business. It was a cool place. I don't even know if it's any open anymore. I mean, it was a restaurant. It was a restaurant and bar, but like the draw was the fact you could smoke hookah there. There was belly dancers there. They were super dope. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Why haven't they? I mean, I don't know. What are they? I mean, what's their actual purpose? What is their actual purpose? I think it's for as much as I've understood, it just seems to be like a third tier system of the Akashic records that they try to like. It's kind of like if you go to the Vatican, there's nothing. You can just research anything you want if you really could get in there. Has anybody getting out of body? Have you ever tried to go to the moon or the Vatican? Just try to go to the Vatican. I'm not that skilled yet to be, well, not skilled. Perhaps I could, but it's never been my focus. I just like enjoying walking around and enjoying the journey out of body. But I've heard people try to go to certain places, Area 51, the Vatican, and there is astral entities that protect the place. But that could be just their perception. They might be going, oh, it must be guarded by astral entities. When in reality, maybe it's not. Maybe it's really not. But they're just telling you it is. So, if you were to scale down the Akashic records of everything and turn it into, okay, you got the D-Wave, you got the larger computer systems, you got the Vatican, the vaults in the Vatican, you got that, and then you got the CIA. Like that seems to be just like all, like when the movie Tron, you know, like disc, your DVDs, your Davids, your discs, and your discs and your files. Your files is your life. L-I-F-E is F-I-L-E. You know, so like when he says, well, let's see what you've done here, son. Oh. Yeah, you could have done more with your life here. It's pretty funny shit, huh? Mr. Mannion. I'm surprised you can get onto YouTube still. You fucking stinking European. Oh, wait. Isn't Sigma fucking dirty European, too? Who else in here is a scummy-ass European that's screwing up the You guys are screwing up the Instagram so bad, I can't even post. You know what's fucked up about that? Is I put a post on there. It shouldn't deliver to you. Why does it make it that you're on I have like that group chat, right? That we're all on. And there's like 25 of us, 26 of us. And the fact that there's 2 people from Europe on there, it doesn't even let me post it, which is fucked. Because I'm like, then just don't let them access it. That has nothing to do with the 24 other people in the room, you shit stains. That's how I feel in my heart. Like, don't do that. Why not let me even put a YouTube video on the Instagram? It could be, and most of the time it's just random shit, like music or something. Well, according to Europe, you guys suck a bunch of fucking donkey dicks. You know what I'm saying? You've been in a few libraries. Yeah, I was in a really interesting library in the middle of check it out. I was in this library. It was a really interesting place because it wasn't just a library. The building was round. Check this out. The building was round, and I'd come in from the snow with someone that I knew, and I was cold, and also like it was like, you know, when you're like in that astral drunk, where you're kind of like, I wasn't drunk at all, like in like, you know, like I'm not like I didn't go to sleep drunk or anything. I was just trying to get the astral, but that drunk where you're kind of like flopping all over the place and unable to stabilize yourself. And it's funny, I go into this round library. I walk in the front door, and it's like all of these people in this office be like, "Oh, what up?" You know, they like knew who I was, and they're like, "Oh, how was your travels or something?" It was always like, and everybody's like, "Oh, I can," and they're kind of almost laughing because I'm just stumbling around in this astral library, and I was trying to maintain like my balance and my focus. And I've had other places I've been that had a very similar vibe to it. But it was really interesting. It was a circular library, but there had all of these hallways, and these people were like, they had really nice suits on. They were like really dressed up. It was really interesting. But they were like, "Oh, what up, yo? What you been doing?" And I was trying to gain my footing, and then I left again and went outside and was like walking around somebody in the snow. It was like in a snow-covered region. Maybe you've been there. I don't know. Maybe somebody else knows about this. What's up, Stan? Stan, how dare you? Did you redact a statement? Damn it, Stan. How dare you? The Pope's chair with the artwork of flying devil creatures behind him. Yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. Is that real? That could be perhaps real. That could be perhaps real. I don't see why not. Could be. Statues, though. Statues. Those at this point, like now that it's been verified that these other statues have actual, you know, skeletal systems and bodies in it. Like, what's to say these Easter Island statues aren't complete beings? Any statue we see anywhere. Yeah, I'm sure, you know, like we can see today, some people do some carvings and they do these things and they're really nice, but you can always find the tooling marks. You can always find that, like, there was, you know, the length of time it would take an artist to create these things is a lot of time to create these big works of art. I could walk over and we could look at some now, and you can still see, like, as good as they are, they're nothing like some of these giant ancient ones. You're like, either that was done in some sort of machine or something, or it was something else going on. And I would go with, I would probably go with like 60-40 to something else going on. Maybe electrical die cast someone's into a, and the other is probably machined out of, like, you know, we have machines now that you can print anything in 3D. Why not just look at, if we can print something in 3D now on a small scale, all you do is just make everything bigger. So you're saying that these buildings couldn't have been cast? We're already making houses with these things. We're already making houses printed houses. It literally takes like days to weeks to make one of these houses rather than months. It's the same system used on a micro scale, you just make it on a macro scale. Nothing stopped that from happening. Oh, you're correcting your wording? What up, Robert Hammock? Gazoo. Say, Leo, you said I like printing flowers in 5D. I've had some interesting astral out-of-body experiences recently. I couldn't really tell. It was somewhere in the, I was very lucid, but I couldn't tell if it was, you know, completely out of body, astral, whatever, or if it was just a dream. But it was very intense and very, very interesting stuff. I do have to pee, so let's go back. Let me chug this beer. Then go back to my house and I'll pee, and I'll grab my buddy some snacks. I know he wanted some snacks, and yeah, let's do that. And if anybody here today does want to donate to the houseless, you can just pretend this guy, you don't have to pretend, he doesn't have a house, but cool guy, he plays a lot of music, and if you guys stick around, maybe he'll play some music later. And if you watch my other videos, he plays some music. out of the kindness of his soul and heart. And so if you want to, feel free. Put a couple bucks in there. And I will give it to him. As long as you just say it's for that guy. Don't say it's for me. If it's for me, tell me it's for me. Or if it's for him, for the music, do that. Oh man, it's so much warmer right here. See, look at the beautiful sun. Look at the skies. Blue skies. It's crazy. It's been so not cloudy here, so blue skied out. Let's go back to my bilgin so I can pee. You know what? That's the downfall to drinking beer. Is how frequently you have to piss. But the upside is I can maintain my level-headedness better than drinking alcohol, because I like walking and drinking. And alcohol is kind of forget that it's a mixed drink. Like, oh shit. Apparently, I'm fucking plastered right now. So give me a second or two, y'all, so I can see. Can't really see what you're saying because I got a little bit of shine from the sun. I can't see your comments here. How the hell do people do this? They put okay, this woman's walking across the street, no mask on, but then after she crosses the street, and she gets to the sidewalk, she puts a mask on. But there's no one within, at this point, no one within 100 yards of her. Well, besides me, I'm like 50 yards away. Nobody around. Just walking through the field, walks across the street and puts a mask on. What the hell is wrong with these people? It's quite... Like, what is the whole thing with, people are scared of people not wearing masks? Yet, in fact, throughout history, what we've been instructed and shown and, time and time again, is people that wear masks are the ones that you should be scared of. Because they're trying to cover up themselves. And like, just the people wearing masks. We're anonymous. You don't know who we are. Whoa. Like, what are you talking about? Like, so you are standing for what cause? Like, why so I don't know. Like, can I just... So it's everyone? Like, it's like a fucking gang of idiots. We're all the same. Everybody wear a mask now. And then who are they? If everybody wears them? Okay. If everyone wears a mask, then are we all the same? Then we can get along? Oh, but you still have to stay 6 feet away. So we're all the same that we're 6 feet away. And is anybody allowed to fuck anymore? Can you touch anybody? How do you even know? What is like fucking vanilla sky? Everybody's up in a fuck party wearing masks. Are you even allowed to do that anymore? What's that? I mean, how does that work? Everybody just puts a mask on, like, okay, I don't even like your face. I don't even want to kiss you. Like, everybody, take your clothes off. Oh wait, but you can't touch. We gotta be 6 feet away. Like, you gotta. How you even fuck like that? How you even make? What do you just fucking okay? Here, you stand over here, jerk off into this thing, but we'll be 6 feet away, and then we'll come over here and we'll get the thing that you jerked off in. But hold on, those are living seeds. You can't come within 6 feet of those, because what if those also have the virus in them? You don't know. How are you gonna know? How are you gonna touch it? Is that even a thing? Is that even? How does this work? It's so fucking bizarre. It's like we're so far beyond Twilight Zone with this shit. It's absolutely insane. Okay, let me go up in here and... Hello. Hi, Bobby. Let me find my keys here. I'll be with you in a moment. Which one? I think it's this one. Nope, wrong one. Maybe it's this one. Nope, not that one. One second, y'all. Got to just. Got him. Got him, coach. I'll be with you like as soon as I get up to my floor. And we'll get into. I guess I just want to take the. Yes, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Do you have to pee so bad sometimes that you can't think straight? Yes. Okay, wait. This way. Flip it over. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, David, you always have some crazy stories about that shit, man. Hey, David, I would have to be in that zone. I have to be in that mental space. I don't have that right now. Like, for me to talk about that, I have to be on that, like, that modus. Because it's not something that I can say that I've necessarily done. You've actually, like, you could speak on it more than me. I can verbalize it sometimes. Like right now, it'd be a little tough. Maybe after I piss. Maybe after a couple beers, I'll be able to figure it out again. Yeah, I know. People. I know. I can't say that's like time and time again. I gotta say this. Like, I could understand 1 month into this whole thing. 1 month in, I could understand how people could buy it and be concerned. Okay, could understand why. But then after 3 months, I'm starting to get a little like going. All right, is anybody even a little bit like kind of curious as to how this continues to happen? Like this is just, you're not seeing the bodies piled up, you're not seeing anything, you just conveniently, nothing's going on. Now we're like a year into this, and people are going still, and it's actually become worse. Like people have become more fearful and shit. It's really weird. I don't know about fearful, at least, but I've had more conversations with people that are like, why aren't you wearing a mask? I've had those more frequently now, which is crazy. But I've also seen more people wearing them. But people wearing them oftentimes don't. So there's more people wearing them, but there's really not, percentage-wise, there's not like. Hold on, I gotta pee. Don't listen to me pee, you fucking creeps. Creepers, listen to Zen pee. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh god, yeah, so good. Oh, okay. Yeah. And maybe this is the reason why I would never have like a professional job as a news anchor or something. Or I'd never be a quote respected unquote media darling or something. Even everyone else would have some sort of like. I mean, would you take Eric Andre serious as somebody's like presenting the news or doing something like some crazy spiritual work shit? No. Would you really like even as loony as these other people are off camera? They don't really do it on camera. Like, okay, Eric Andre does it so much on camera that you can't really take anything he says that seriously. And somebody like say, what's that guy's name? Long-haired British dude, super funny, talented. He's like a guru now or something. What's his name? Everybody likes him. He's a nice guy. Seems cool. I don't know. I don't think everyone in Hollywood is completely tainted and fucked up. Russell Brand. Yeah, like he's not gonna be pissing on camera and doing goofy shit. You know, that's the thing I do. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. The hospital. Yeah, they bullshit, you know. Shit's a goddamn fucking joke, dude. And then by a joke, it's not a good joke. It's a bad joke. It's not fucking. It's not delightful. It's not polite. It's just fucking weird. It's fucking weird, man. Like I just time and time again. The only thing that I can't figure out about this whole thing is how come these people can't figure out that if life is this abundant something thing that we live in, and everything's good, and blah blah blah. Like, why doesn't everybody just like, oh hey, let's have this fucking whole giant like we're all having this we're all brothers and sisters, and no matter what, let's go have a party and have some fun, you know. Isn't it nice to help people? Isn't it nice to be like caring? Isn't it nice to like I don't know, like do like I don't know normal shit with people? I don't know. Crazy. Isn't it weird to just want all the stuff and like have it all and you can't have any? I don't even know what that feels like. It's so weird to me. Like only occasionally have I felt, even if I don't have much, if I just go, I can't help you today, I feel bad for not having enough to give it to someone. I always feel bad about that. And sometimes I'll even give shit away that I probably, you know, at the time like, probably shouldn't have given that away. Uh-oh. Oh, gotta clean my jar of water out. I have a piece of poop in there. Anyways, sorry. No, I got a little something in my distilled water jar. So I'm gonna make this snack for my friend. Take him some food. You guys can just hang out with me for a second. I'm gonna make a little bit of fried rice. You guys want some fried rice? I had this earlier, and then I ended up eating it because he was not around. Okay, there's fried rice. You want fried rice? Yeah, you like fried rice. I know you like fried rice. Some soy. And fuck yeah. Here. You guys just stay there. Give me how long it takes to make fried rice. How long do you think it should take? I think it should take approximately 5 minutes. I'll still talk to you. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Let me get this beat going right here, you know? Boom. Oh yeah. It's about to be stellar. It's already been stellar. Okay, we got soy sauce, we got some Chinese pie spice. You like pie spice? You like pie spice on your rice? home. Now I'm back. Here, you can sit up here and watch me cook. Hopefully. Okay. This is the time that smell-o-vision would be awesome. A little bit of black pepper, soy, Chinese 5-spice. I already busted up the onions earlier. I was making it with a dirty rice. I made dirty rice the other day. So I made dirty rice, fried rice. It's about to be mad. Put a little bit more garlic in there because you can never go wrong with a little extra garlic in there. There we go. Right. Almost time to back to Zen show. What's going on with this flavor here? Just double check. Okay. Uh-oh. Just un momento. Por favor. How you doing? Yeah, this is not the cooking with pan show. This is just me Zen fucking around with you guys for a little while. Don't worry, I'll be back outside momentarily. Oh, I should have fucking done. Should have been charging my phone right now. Stupid. Why didn't I plug my phone in? Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, it is. Perfect. Perfect. Fucking perfect. Oh my god, so good. Alright. So, un momento. Oh! I'm back. Stove's off, eggs, and food's away. New time to go. Well, should I just make should I get beers or should I just have vodka? Hey, speaking of, hey, cheers guys, let's have a shot of tequila because, hey, what do we do? Hey, and anybody that's paying close attention to my drinking habits of late, I've been keeping them under wraps for a long time. Because you don't need to stop doing anything. You just need to know what you're doing with them. Stop getting. I was like, stop getting all too fucked up. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've had this bottle for I don't know how many days now, which is fucking crazy. And I do have this vodka, which I think I'm going to turn into. Let's see. Uh-oh. Is that right? How much vodka should I put in here for a proper mixed drink? And check it out. I'm using copper, so you can make. If anybody's familiar with making a Moscow Mule, I do not have what I need for this, but I do have. We can do the lemonade and vodka. I don't have any ginger, so just do lemonade, vodka, and call that a day. I'll come home and I'll have for dinner for myself. I'll have. Oh, it's Taco Tuesday, motherfucker! Yes, I'm spitting all over the place when I talk. Taco Tuesday. Oh, look at that! I found beer, hidden beer. You know what? A hidden beer in the refrigerator is much akin to finding. Yep. Is that finding like money in your pocket? You know what I mean? Especially, do I like money or beer better? I don't know. I like beer because it's a living thing. Money, you can't really eat it, and you never know. Beer is never going to be bad. Money might not work all the time. Are you a big cheese head? I've heard certain kinds of cheese the effects are no better than. It's harder to not eat cheese than it is heroin. Heroin addiction is more difficult than cheese. Caffeine addiction to some people is more difficult than nicotine. They say alcohol like there's a lot of things like even they say cheese is the worst. I don't know. Sometimes I like cheese, but I don't have like, oh my god, I fucking need cheese. Bleh. I don't have that whole thing. Russell Bland. Hey, fucking, I like him. I think he's a nice guy. Never met him, but I feel like he's a somewhat reasonable human. He says some dumb shit sometimes, but the majority of what he says, I enjoy him. If you don't like Russell Bland, then I don't know how people like me. I think maybe just because I well. He's very I like his personality. He's sharp. He's sharp. He's a fucking witty dude. I like witty people. Tenet, I've not. Hey, you have bigger balls? Does that mean you're producing more seed, or are you just willing to do crazier shit? What's up, Jimin? Hello, Miss Tracy. Never thought. Oh, no, I'd already made rice, you know, and usually you'd start with the rice and then add the eggs, but I've already made it a couple times, so I'd do the eggs just to get the eggs kind of. I like a semi scramble, and then I'll throw the rice in after it's a little bit cooked already, and then mix it in. And I'd already made the rice with onion and different flavors and things. So, and it was not a proper fried rice because I didn't let it get crispy and kind of cooked the right way. But it's still, it's good. You like jasmine rice over brown rice? I do too. I'm not a big fan of brown rice in general. I had normal white rice that I made dirty rice. Is coconut oil to fry rice with? I don't. It's probably. You know, you gotta look at the point that oil, how long you have it, and when it becomes rancid, and the temperature at which the smoke point, because there's a smoke point which you kind of deconstructing the oil itself and making it not good. You know, it's like adding so at the tail end of the meal, adding some oil is really good but if you cook certain oils at certain temperatures, you're destroying the oil, making it bad for you. Yep. You gotta find a magnet. What kind of magnet? Oh, you've been watching Vikings? Hey, do you when? Hey, Jimin, didn't I tell you to watch that other comedy one? It's about Vikings. I don't think it's called Vikings, or is that the one? Vikings knows it, or look it up. It's on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's on Amazon or Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix, and it's a comedy about it. It has a very dry British Monty Python type kind of humor to it. If you don't know, it's really hilarious. Oh, you know what? I've had a lot of times where I wake up with cuts and bruises and weird shit that I don't know where they came from. But I just go ahead and assume it was something I did stupid when I was drunk. I just although there's a couple times I was like, nah, I wasn't that fucked up last night. I was like, I have no idea where these things came from, and in really odd places. And like, I could have left the door open and somebody just walked in and just like, fucking, he's drunk, fucking kick him in the shins, see what happens. How would you know? Oh, there is a company that does. Somebody else put me on this. I seen it at the store the other day. It's called tequila. So it's vodka tequila and then tequila rum, and then like it's all anything you could think of, just tequila mixed with it. I never had any of it, so tequila vodka seems like it'd be okay. Some people don't like tequila. I didn't know how good fucking reposado, pure agave reposado. Espolón is great too. It's good price too. It's not even expensive. It's like 23. I didn't know how good it was, and how good it was like as a spirit, not as just like a. I like the taste of it, Like, does anybody really, really, really like the taste of any alcohol? Like, not really. It's like not. It's like liking the taste of beer. Not really. There's some wine that's good though. Some beers are good, but as a majority, you don't really like it. But tasty, and the energy of the spirit is awesome. I really, really. I never knew. It was always like people used to blame tequila. People like, tequila fucking sucks. It's the worst thing that ever happened. It's like, no, what you did was you went out and drank all day. I guarantee this is what people did. They drank all day, out with their friends, they're drinking beer, they're doing shots, and then the last thing they go, hey, somebody walks up and like, let's do a shot of Jose Cuervo. Not only is Jose Cuervo not even a good tequila, it's okay, but it's the last thing they do, and then they fucking vomit. Like, well, it was the last drink you took. What did you think? That you were already fucking wasted. You didn't even blame it on the tequila. Don't blame tequila. Drink tequila all day, and you'll hold how awesome tequila is. I only learned about it when I was 39. So I've only drank tequila for 2 years. Before that, I wouldn't even fucking touch the shit. Then I picked it up, and I was like, holy shit, it might be my favorite. So not only is tequila not bad, it might be my fucking thing. I guess if I had to have one kind of alcohol, the only reason I would choose vodka. Okay, we got this for my buddy. What else do you think he needs? I don't know. Do you think he likes? I'll ask him next time. Like asking do you like carrots and celery? Do you like fresh fruits? I like this. Oh, I gotta get him a fork, don't I? Kind of fucking host to my. He might have to fucking work on that himself. I don't have any. Sorry, guy. Oh, shit, maybe. Where's the plastic? No, plastic ones. Ugh. Well, this is the opportunity cost of having free food. You gotta supply your own utensils. We ain't fucking around out here. You think we play games out here? Nah. Look at this. What do we got? Onions. Oh, some this. Some for whoever's here, whoever's new here. If you don't know, I sometimes do shows. It's called Cooking with Pan. And can I cook? Fucking
Nah, I'm not. I'm not. I don't say. I don't say I'm good in the kitchen because I think I cook food and I like it. I know I'm. I know I'm fucking magic, because people go, "What the fuck?" They eat after I cook, and I'm like, "Yeah." Like, what are you doing? Why don't you cook at a restaurant? I was like, "Cause I don't want to cook all day at a fucking restaurant that makes me cook the same goddamn shit all day long, and like I have to follow their goddamn stupid ass recipes." You know. The only way I'm cooking at a restaurant is if it's on my accord. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like like if I would do a food truck, so I could just work a couple hours a day, and every day would be like it's just whatever the fuck I'm cooking. Why? Because it's gonna be better than what everybody else is cooking. It's just the way it is. But also, as much as I love cooking, I wouldn't want to do it every day. There's a lot of things I love doing. I just don't want to do it every day. I like building houses. I used to build houses every day. I like it after I was doing it every day. I love cooking, and I didn't want to ruin cooking. You know, it's like I probably could have been a male prostitute, but I love fucking. But having to do it every day is a job. Like if I got into the porn biz, like that would it would ruin it would to some degree ruin sex, right? It would I mean there's a great deal of intimacy you can have, even probably if you're on camera or whatever. I get it, but like it's supposed to be a little more, you know. Yeah, just and doing it all day, every day. Like, ugh. Okay, enough. All right, good, got it. Fucking busting a nut and got it. I do wonder. I do wonder. Here's a question for everyone. Maybe somebody wants to look this up. This information here, because they say that your life, according to some Taoists, that your life is actually predicated on how many. You don't have a specific life. Um, how old you'll be. You have a specific number of times you can bust off nuts. That's how your life is predicated. How many times you can ejaculate. They have three different levels of how much energy you can put into you, and then you have like a base form of energy that you get rid of when you orgasm, when you come outside of yourself. So they were like, so you have 10,650 ejaculates. Some people are asexual. I don't know. Does that mean they just lying about how often they jerk off, or they live old? I don't know. But what about people in porn? How when do they? What's their lifespan like? Do they tend do they tend to die at an earlier age? Do they age bad? Because I know, because you ever see chicks that are in porn without makeup on? Ugh, most of them are fucking ugly. And most of the chicks that dudes would be like fawning over on porn, like, oh, it's the hottest chick ever. And you see them like off camera, like, that bitch is like a fucking solid fucking bag of trash. Like, yeah, she got a dope body or whatever, but her face is like, ooh, you know. That's a bad bitch right there. She got a banging ass body, but her face is something to be. You're not gonna write home to Mammy and Pappy about how beautiful your wife is. You're like, yeah, she got nice titties, nice ass, she could fuck good, but her face is kind of weird. Hey, this is just the way I talk. If you're not used to it yet, get used to it. I have a very. You got a sixth sense of humor, don't you? They call me Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense. I fuck Mike Pence right in his jeans. I'll just take his little jeans down. Me and Mike Pence we'll have a dance. I'll just dance over his fucking face. Jesus Christ. Son, what are you talking about? Do you have some sort of do you have a mental disorders then? No. Are you talking to yourself in third person? No, I just can read people's minds. Sometimes people go, the fuck is this dude talking about? See, I do it, here's why, because I can't even understand what most people are saying most of the time. And they're saying normal things. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Here's something. Logic deals with declarative sentences. Logic deals only with declarative sentences, i.e., sentences used for the purpose of making some claim or assertion about the world. The domain of logic. Logic's central problem is the distinction between correct and incorrect argument. The logician. On reason. Cultivate an alert mind. To be on alert means to be deadly serious, or to be deadly serious means to be sincere to oneself. And it is sincerity that finally leads the way. And here's a book by Bruce Lee, Striking Thoughts. It's a bunch of little poems and ideas and things that. The two primary moral questions are: where does good or bad action derive from, and what makes an action good or bad? I think I would rather side with Alan Watts on this idea. The only major questions you should have is to kill yourself or not. Well, that's the only one. Kill yourself. But you won't. No one will. They're more comfortable in their general suffering than what might be, death is the doorway to awe, right? Isn't that what he says? In that movie, death is the doorway to awe. Hugh Jackman. Okay, let's go fucking back out into public. And speaking of going public, I will have my sign just in case anybody talks some old dumb shit to me. I'll bust him in the face with that, "Stay 6 feet away from me." You got a mask on? Good. I don't have a mask on. Wait, 6 feet, you good, right? Get the fuck away from me. It says it right here. You gonna try to enforce one? If you try to enforce the mask thing, then I'll agree with you, and you need to enforce the 6 feet away. So get fucking 6 feet away from me, you dirtbag. Okay, let's go. Fucking do some weird shit. Okay, I got beer. I got. Oh shit! You know what I didn't get? Look at that. Zen making a fucking almost tragic error. The tragic error was about to be me not taking my vodka drink that I just had made. And I'll be able to share with people over there. Sharing is what is. It's a distinctive property of children. Have you ever watched children unaided by human adult minds that don't let them interact? They always want to hug and share and play. If they have something, they'll give it away. But only when a kid becomes older have they been, shown the way of like, this is mine. It's mine. No, you can't have it. It's coming from the parents. It's trained. It's taught. When in reality, kids are never like that. So I've never understood it. I don't know. I was taught the mine thing, definitely. But somewhere along the line, I just realized sharing is caring. The other thing I don't like to share, I think, is pussy. Yeah. I mean, I guess I would, going into it, if I knew that, like, this is, like, a shared thing. I could handle that. But there's, like, a certain level of, depends. Like, it'd have to be, like, a little bigger. What's going on? Oh, welcome to the elevator. I'm going to 2. Are you going to 1?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to join us, person? I couldn't tell he was wearing a mask, so he didn't want to be on here with us. He's like, you guys are dirty. Welcome. Maybe they'll come on here with us. Let's see. It'll be too filthy for you. Come join us.
Going up?
Yeah, I know we're going down. Oh yeah, we're going down. Come join us. Get out. Stop. Which one? Come. Open. There you go. I thought my foot would do it. I guess it didn't work.
That ain't gonna work.
I thought I was stronger than that. Apparently not.
How you all doing today?
Wonderful. Tiny little afternoon buzz on, huh?
It'll work.
Yeah, man. Going to the park, hanging out, listening to some music, and.
It reminds me of all the years I bartended.
Oh yeah. You bartended down here?
For a while, I bartended in Destin, Florida, off and on for like 16 years.
Destin's a wonderful place, man.
Yep.
Cheers, y'all. Have a beautiful day.
Take care. You have a good one.
Yeah, rock on. Tequila and Taco Tuesday. Yeah, I might pick up some tequila in a little bit. Hey, you guys want to donate? Just to, if everybody comes together as a group here, You know how to do it. You can always give Zen $1. You don't got to give me. You don't have to give me. Whatever 10 or 20 or whatever. You can if you want to. You don't have to. And you could be like, I paid you for the month, motherfucker. But just everybody came together, give me $1 something. Be able to give it to my buddy for his stay well comfortable outside, sleeping outside. And it will also get me a bottle of tequila, which also, in turn, makes me wildly entertaining. It's very encourageable. You know how to do it. It's beneath if you want to. And it also, part of it will go to making sure I have a roof over my head, and that I can pay for this phone bill, and all the other shit that I do to share with other people. Oh, dude, I hear you on that character of himself, but to be able to play, here's the thing is, to be that good, I don't care what he's doing. To be that good at being that articulate is very difficult. You could say I'm playing a character of myself at times. There's sometimes when I'm so into my head and doing something that it confuses me. People sometimes expect me to be kind of like Zen-like or whatever. And I'll play that part a little bit. I'll go deeper into that, and I kind of see myself, and I'm like playing out a role for people. I get it, but sometimes it's needed, and some people like it, and blah blah blah. Hey, there he is. But to be that good at it at all times, like he's always on. None of that. He's not going into these things with he's not getting softball pitches, man. You know what I'm saying? When he's talking to people, he's on. It's kind of like Robin Williams, He was on. I don't care that Robin Williams is playing the parts of Bill Gates' wife, Melinda Gates, right now, which a lot of people are pretty certain of, and I could see it. Although, it's tough. But whatever the case is, to be that good as Russell Brand, I can't help but go, damn, that's respectable. Somebody put a lot of hours into that, crafting that, crafting the way that you interact with the world gets you things that you enjoy, and fuck yeah, as long as it's not bullshit, most of what he says seems to be pretty fucking honest and truthful, at least, like, to be that, he's fucking good looking too. Fucking pussy just falls over in front of him. Like that's pretty nice, huh? Who wouldn't want that, huh? But but I'm saying anybody that's that devoted to their craft, no matter what it is, even if they're kind of fucking schmucks or dickbags or whatever, you gotta respect that, It's like, I might not like some hip hop artists or some musicians or whatever, but they're dedicated, and some of them might be doing it because like, buy a good show, mafia, blah blah blah. But whatever. It's ooh, here's a dog. I might get to pet. Let's find out if I get to pet this motherfucker. Man, again, I've been saying this I said this the other day. I said it right before New Year's. Oh, puppy, come say hi to me, puppy. I've been saying this since before New Year's that I have not, like, there was 3, if I was trying to make a baby with another species, it'd be a melanated black chick, kind of, you know what I mean? Like straight out of Africa. I'm not talking about Native American. I'm talking about like African. Then it would be like probably either it's a close call between an Asian chick, like full on Asian, or a redhead, kind of Irish. And I said I haven't seen or dated a redhead in a very long time. And in the past few days, I've seen an absolute bounty of redheaded chicks. Yeah. And this chick that I just walked by was super sexy, but she was standing the other direction, and I didn't make eye contact because her dog was sniffing something. Damn it. She was super dope too. She had a tight hiney on her. Very, very cute. I couldn't tell. I didn't see her eyes so well. I couldn't tell, but like, yo, red-haired chick with green eyes. I'm in. I'm good. I will take that. It's still a number. It's still a number two to just like melanated chicks. Sorry, Irish origin, red hair, green eyed chicks. I love y'all, but if it had to come down to it, if I was the end of the world and I had to procreate to continue on whatever this game is, it's just the fact that they smell better, and yeah, they just do. It's a thing. I know, whatever. I don't care if it's cocoa butter. It doesn't matter to me. Although, you know, I think I probably would. Even though Asian chicks smell really nice too most of the time, and they're very, oh yes, oh. I think, you know, it'd be close, but I would probably take the redhead because they got an attitude and they're fiery. Just not as much as the energy of melanation. You know what I mean? Sorry guys, I can't quite see what y'all saying right now, but as soon as I get to a little bit of shade, we'll be able to talk in a second. Until then, you just get to hear me comment ridiculousness out of the things that I passed by. We could talk about these leaves now. See how quickly, like, dude, are you bipolar? Are you fucking crazy? Like, you just go from talking about like eating out a fucking red-haired chick's butthole to how beautiful these leaves are right here. Yes, it's that easy. It's mind control, perfect mind control. You just practice that. It's being able to hold in your mind many different varying ideas, subjects, and matters simultaneously, while having letting not one imprint itself too hard into your mind, even if they're in opposing beliefs, and just hold them all there, and then you just dip into each one, and then you continue on your way, continue on your journey. I think I might have just stepped in fucking bird shit. They'll call it duck shit. I think it's duck shit. Berserker, yeah, we were talking about. Somebody was talking about that earlier about the Amanita and how the Vikings would use them before they go on a rage. I don't know, man. I don't know anybody that fucking rage out and do violent things on mushrooms. I've never seen it. I could see how people could lose their fucking minds, and I could see if they were. There's a quality to what mushrooms do. If you're going hunting, I could see why. You know, the point of eating the mushroom is it opens up your eyeballs, and your visual acuity goes up, your sensitivity, it's heightened smells. It's like Super Mario Bros. You eat it and you just and everything becomes more powerful in a certain way. So I could see how that would apply to a good idea, but it was no way. I said it's like using a knife to cut up your vegetables and cook a meal, or using a knife to stab someone in the butthole. Not very pleasurable. Let's see if there's goofballs over there. Ew! Let's see. Hello, Miss Tracy Joe Hill. As soon as I can get to somewhere I can sit down. Tequila. What's up, Divine? How are you doing? It is good to see you, Divine. Yeah. Buzzards, hawks, eagles, owls. Yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, okay, look it. Well, see, that's why they're both part of the thing. That's why they're both part of the game. Mark Sargent, his name is Sargent. Come on. Like, I mean, he's a joke. He's a joke to the system. Cause would you want that person to be like literally the mouthpiece for what's going, like how, like, no, he's a, you know, he's an everyman in a sense, but like his name is already fucked up, and the whole, yeah. I mean, obviously, Russell Brand is part of the game too, but what you gonna do? Still like what he says. You can't not get away from most of these. Hell yeah. You're not getting away from most of these people that are Hollywood types that have some. They're gonna have some connection to something. It doesn't mean that they're fully. You know, there's people that aren't connected to things that are pieces of dumb shit, right? That's what people don't get. They're like, because they're not part of some secret society. Let me go talk to these cats for a second. I'm right back with you guys. Hey, goofballs. What are you doing? What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's that?
How you feeling?
What's going on?
Chilling. Just walking around, enjoying a beer.
Hey,
Yes, yes. Let's see. Find a little spot to sit a spell, I suppose. Let's take, where should we take up residency? Right here for a second. This seems good. The island that I've annexed. Fuck yes. Okay, welcome. Hi guys. Hi. Hi guys. That's my favorite thing that, if anybody's familiar with Praveen Mohan. Hi guys. He's funny. I like him as a caricature of himself. What's up, Hood? What up, Hood? Divine Hazel, that's a really interesting prospect. That's the thing. Yeah, I would probably agree with you on that, on most of what you said there, Divine. They take a sample, so if they have to reincarnate you at a different time, the later version of you, the latest version of you that you'd be able to take a sample of and reincarnate it, that would seem like a plausible idea from the scientific standpoint of reincarnation. Like if they only have a sample of you when you're born, you can get reborn. So everyone pretty much has that from a scientific aspect. Well, what happened to your soul and your spirit if, what happened to your spirit if, they didn't have that? You would just probably reincarnate as an empty vessel, right? You'd be nothing, right? But if they had blood from you at a later date, I mean, that's in a lot of movies in a lot of ways too. I'm a little bit behind, obviously, guys. I'm catching up because I'm just realizing that Leo is commenting when I was talking about Parn. Yeah. I knew chicks that some of them they danced sober and some of them danced, and part of it was getting high while being there because it wasn't what they wanted to do, but to do it that was like, and also like, hey, I mean, shit, it's kind of fun, huh? Mike Pence has a stench, hence. You got some kratom in you? I was gonna go get some kratom. I might do that in a second. No, kratom's fine. Kratom's cool. You just gotta know what it is. Kratom is basically akin to all of the varietals of weed that we have these days. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go sit down somewhere, plug my phone in, and then we'll go. Maybe I'll just go get some kratom. It's only 2:30. We got. Oh, hey, well, anybody know my favorite joke? Come on. Do you know my favorite joke? What time was the Chinese man's dentist appointment? Ha! 2:30. Sorry. That was not a racist joke. That was a racial joke. Be as racial as you want. Just don't be racist. Racial allows for using stereotypes to make. I make fun of everyone, including myself. So therefore, I am I am without capacity to be racist or speciesist. I'll eat. Well, here I'm a speciesist in this way. There's certain species that I probably wouldn't eat because they don't taste good. You know what I'm saying? Let's go find somewhere to plug this in and chitty chat. You know what I'm saying? Let's go see. Let's go fuck around. Okay, we've almost found our way to a plug. I'll sit over here, plug in, bug out. Know what I mean? Plug it in, bug out. Beautiful flowers. Smells good today. Sit over here in my general in my spot. This is, I would call this my little locale right here. I like it because it's near the bridge. It's near a lot of cool things. People walk by, but you're also kind of not near people. Hold on one second, y'all. Cool. Welcome back to this stuff. Welcome back to me talking a bunch of mess with you guys. That crow. Take these off now. I think we've established that you can look me in the eyes. It's okay. You know how the kings in the past, they would make you lower your gaze so you never look them in the eyes? It's for your own protection, really. Oh man, look at all of these things. I didn't even. I would have kept talking, but the shit that happens like it does. It stopped the conversation, but now here it is again. I had to push a button. In the midst of life. Yeah, too much of anything can, yeah. Too much of anything. Yeah, Leo, I hear you. Like, he definitely has a role to play. That was kind of that earlier stuff. Oh yeah, of course. I need animals. If I'm walking down the street and little cats come around, I like cats. Cats are really cool. They always meow at me and come over and play with me. I like cats. Cats are cool. But dog interaction, I especially like big dog interaction. The bigger the dog, the better. Up until a certain point. Like if somebody was walking around with like a Great Dane, I'm good with that. I'll pet it. I don't want to play with it the same. I want a dog up to like 120 pounds. About. big enough with a big enough head that would like could smash you and kill you, but is also like playful and like strong. Yeah, my favorite is probably like I don't know, about 80-pound dog, between 50 and 80, kind of smushy. I can deal with labs. I can deal with, it depends. You know, I like pitties. That's just what it is. I never like, hey, it's a pit bull. It's a like, they go. You know what? Everybody knows. When you say pit bull, you know what the fuck we're talking about. It's a dog that everybody is kind of scared of because they don't understand it, but they're actually the most loving, protective things on the planet. It just so happens they'll fuck you up. Midgets with beards on skateboards. This all makes sense now. What about a midget redhead with green or blue eyes on a skateboard as a midget? I've never had relations with a midget. I did once have relations with a chick that was on 4'8". So everybody called her, like, they were like, oh, you're such a midget. Like she was, and she had all the signs of, I don't know, what is it? It's not dwarfism, but it's just like somewhere in between where you could, she's almost like, she didn't have super fat fingers, and she was just small. But she was also, because of her size, she also had and she was from Jersey kind of attitude. She had attitude, plus she was 4'8", plus, I don't know. And I don't know how it ended. I don't know how it ended up happening, because she used to talk shit to everybody where we worked, like not friendly to, like, she was funny in a way, but she just wasn't friendly to anyone. And then one day we were at a party and we hooked up. It was decent, I guess, but she was like, it could have been better. I don't know. She was just kind of like, she was like, I don't. She was. I don't know. I guess she's probably never been with like a dude that was like, probably, an advanced species like me. No, but I would totally bang a fucking midget. I mean, you know, any size, any you know, they all need love. You know, sexual healing, you know. Brown eyes, auburn. Oh, auburn. See, that's, if you say auburn, that means you don't quite want to be a redhead, and you don't want to be quite that, because redheads will get, they kind of get pigeonholed into something, definitely. It's what a woman eats that makes them smell good. Yes, mostly. That's mostly. But there is also, I've been with chicks that have horrible diets that smell good. Like they actually sweat nice. And I have other chicks that were like very veggie heads that didn't, like, I was like, ugh, you're fucking ugh. You sound ugh. I don't know. I have black eyes and a black heart, Sigma. What's the best way to take kratom? It's just like anything else. Right up the pooper. You gotta hoop that. You gotta boof that up the hooper. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've only taken it by drinking it in a tea. Or a juice or some sort of coffee or something. It depends. It depends on what you're taking. Like if you're taking an upper of it. And again. Hello, how you doing?
Her in a lake.
Another, so funny. Another redhead just walked by me. In my life, you only occasionally get to see redheads, and I've literally, these are not like, not just sort of redheads. They're like this color. They're like this color redhead. All of them. That one. Just, what is it? Because the season, because it's the fall, you know, and everything's turning that color. I don't know. That's literally since I made a comment about it. And it's not that I was, you know, looking for it per se. It's like in the past, like if I see a redhead, I'm like, maybe attracted, turned on. If I see a black chick with blowed out hair, you know, or the like little, put the little poofs up there, whatever the fuck, that's cute as shit to me. I've noticed that. Chicks with red hair, I notice it. Asian chicks, I notice most of the time, you know. Now I ain't seen them, and now I just see redhead chicks lately. I guess they
Chaga's good. Hey, Koopy's here. What's up? Mickey Mac. Make a Mac. Koopy, the lions are friendly with you? That's awesome. Even wild ones. Even like full-on wild ones you can interact with. That's awesome. I'd always assume, like, for me, as much as I think I could be cool with most animals in like the crazy ones of nature, there's just that. Like, do I think I could walk up to an elephant and play with an elephant? Yes. Would I even attempt it with a hippo or a rhino? Maybe with a rhino, but not a hippo. I don't know why. The lions, a cheetah you can fuck with. Cheetahs are scared. Cheetahs are just big cats, Cheetahs will do anything. So you ain't gotta really be worried about that. But lion, I don't know. It's tough. It depends if they're hungry. I ain't fuck with them. If they're well fed, I would fuck with them. If you can just see, if you can see the ribs, stay the fuck away, because they're gonna eat something and they don't really fucking care what it is. If you're friends with them and they already know you, they're probably not gonna eat you. But if you can see the ribs, no, don't fuck with that lion. Not a good choice. So, Stan, feathers are illegal to have where you are? Also given by the natives? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Her grandfather married a full-blooded Mi'kmaq. Mi'kmaq. Your wife is 100% Irish? Yeah. You're the wild ones? That's awesome. That's so fucking... Oh no, Koopy, I assume this. I mean, I don't doubt that. So you live like full on tribal life, like tribal, and the fact that you even have a phone and internet is kind of like, it's like a into another realm. Have you been outside of your village, your clan, your tribe? Have you been outside to other countries, like whatever speaking, just a different language? Whatever, like outside, like into industrialized nations or like places where streets are like this and cars are like this, or are you that full on tribe where you like there's like no roadways but you have cars, or it's like full on tribe like you just somehow fucking geeked out and got you're near enough a village, another village that has internet connection that you can. That's your white boy. It's your fucking white boy. You white boy. You fucking... It's fucking funny. I don't know what you're used to listening to on the internet, but I'm not like everybody else. I'm a little different. You can ask people here if you don't know, if you don't recognize it already. Shona tribe? The Shona, you said that, Shona, yeah. Oh, the eagle feathers. Oh, yeah, the eagle feathers for sure. Yeah, that's what we were talking about yesterday. I don't know what, or earlier today or yesterday. Was it earlier today? We're talking about the root of the that connects you to the Exosa tribe, the white Exosa. Well, they're not white people, but it's just and I don't know why it's still escaping me the fucking name of the root. Tell him, man. I saw I was listening to a bird for a second. He was cawing.
Hey, so guys, pay attention to my next few videos. I'll probably start up my other channel, and I'll let you guys know what it is. But I'm probably gonna start my other channel up on the brand new tube and the new tube, so that way, like in little down times, I can put music on, so we can fucking rock out to some music, and we can share music too. Because right now there's 2 songs I want to share with people. One came out today. Fucking bonkers. Hey, you got internet access over there. Look up. Hey, hey, Koopy. Look up this song. If you got the access, you know, look up this song by Locksmith. It just came out today. Hopefully, I don't know what the restrictions are across the globe, the realm, on what is accessible. But look up the new Locksmith song. He did a song with somebody, I don't remember who it was. It just came out today. Locksmith. For my money, probably the greatest of all time. Like if you gotta put somebody on like some way. But whatever, if you gotta just put like a plateau, like who's the top of it, like there's no doubt, like he's in the GOAT game of rappers, of hip hop artists. So Locksmith, and I forget who he did it with, and I never heard of the dude that he did it with before, but he had some serious flow. Yep, and I want to listen to a little bit of
Where are you going, Jahira?
That's so funny. Hey David, you got redheads in your family? You got any sisters you wanna sell off one of your sisters for like a goat or something? Or what do you guys trade for over there in Ireland? Hey, how many pounds of potatoes do you want for one of your sisters? She can work the fields? She got strong legs. Oh shit. I need somebody, to stand behind the mule or the ox to plow the fields and shit. I need a strong, or she's got to be quaint and cute and sprightly and do magical works. I'm good with either one. I need a bad bitch that's that knock somebody out for me, or I need one that's just like sprite, like from the fields and just fairy dancing. Like for real, that is actually my thing. Like I don't mind a big bad bitch, and I don't mind a sprightly, delightful little thing either. Yeah. You see my video on the urine therapy shit? That was funny. Yeah. I mean, I've had a lot of different kind of videos out there, so you see different aspects of me. It's not always me just sitting there with my. That's actually funny enough. That's the place I lived at when I had that first experience. Well, it was actually. Hello, Papa Head. How you doing? Hi, baby. What are you doing? When I had that experience with the root, it'll come to me soon enough. I just can't remember the name of it right now. And that's the place that one of the times I was sitting there and going, oh my gosh, I had a shamanistic experience in the dream realm where I was sitting in front of that fireplace, which is where my chair was when I was making that video. I know exactly the video you're talking about, man. Yeah, Dave, you have more brown hair, right? You're brown haired. Don't you have blue eyes, don't you? Huh. I don't remember. Now I'm trying to figure out, is it like dirty blue or brown? That's weird. Maybe it's because I've never seen you in person. I can never tell what color. When I meet people in person, I can remember their eye color, but I can never remember their name. What up, moist? Say it, moist. Say moist oyster. Everyone hear it? The funniest thing ever. Moist oyster. That is so funny. That's such a funny name. The internet is very, you know what? The internet is an interesting place too, of how masky it is. Like how masky it has been, where people can like, you can just jump on and have burner accounts and do all this shit. And like, you know, if you're in a chat room, like on Instagram or like on YouTube or whatever, it's like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking to. Only occasionally can you trust even the person you're talking to. Like right now you're talking to me, so I mean, if you watch enough of it, you pretty much know this is not a fucking, this ain't a fucking game out here. This is what I am. This is what you get. I don't really, I'm not using marketing tools and things to other people. Like, hey, even if you see them, they still might be part of an agenda or a larger something. I don't know. It tends to be to manipulate people into giving them energy and currency. I try not to manipulate people into anything. I don't like it because I don't like it. I mean, if you give me energy and currency, thank you, appreciate it. I'll pay it forward kind of shit, you know. Oh, nice. I just moved a bunch of dirt around beneath my feet so I can smell all that. You know what I'm talking about? Right there. The smell of soil being moved. Good smell. Just like cutting wood. Even though a lot of people are full on against like cutting down trees to build things, I like the smell of a work site where people are building something. All of the weird smells. Some of them are weird chemicals and glues, and then you know the wood has been seasoned, and then they put some. But all in all, I like the smell of a work site. It's pretty nice. Ginger. I have a little bit of ginger in here. Let's see if I can find it right now. But I do have a mixing of red hairs, like full on red hair. I always have. It's mostly brown, but some black. It's brownish black. My beard is black. Well, and then let me redact that. I'm mostly black beard. I have black beard. My hair is brown. My hair is from brown to a little bit of the ends of my hair get reddish blonde. But my hair itself is brown for the most part. Yeah. Anything Locksmith is crazy, but what he just came out with today, like he just came out earlier today, and I was like, oh, I couldn't even listen to the whole song. I was just like, fuck this. I had to share it before I got like halfway through the song. I was like, this is, you can't even. There's only a few on his level. Only a few. Hey, Koopy, you talking about? Hey, Koopy, you said you found the video liberating. Hey, Koopy, do you make videos? Do you have any videos of you? Have you ever recorded yourself and said, hey, what up? I'm from this awesome tribe and out here, and crazy white man gave me phone. You should. I don't know if you do. Do a fucking video. I would suggest everybody on here do a video. Here's why I'd suggest that. Just so I can verify that you somewhat exist as a human being. Some people I know because I've talked to and seen. Some people I just kind of get the inkling. Other people I'm like, you just make one video, just proof of life. You know what I'm saying? I need to know you're alive and just not a computer operating system, or just like a fucking CGI. I mean, even at that, who knows at this point? But and also because, express yourself. I don't know. Say something, motherfuckers. David Blue Eyes. Yeah, you should do it. I mean, everybody in here, I just suggest, even if it's something stupid, just say something. I don't know, like, hey, I'm here. I'm alive in the real world, and here's a little piece of me. You're on the internet no matter what. You know, people just fucking hacking along, just smashing the keyboard. I did it for the longest time. I never wanted to be on camera. I never wanted to fucking talk on camera. I thought my face was stupid. I thought my voice was stupid. I didn't like it. Haha, you do that, fucking wicked, man. Fucking wicked. Wicked! Yeah, it took me a while. I don't know what it was. It was really just really a very funny thing of just going, I didn't want my voice. It wasn't like I was scared of someone knowing that I was doing videos and saying the weird shit that I say, or that some people, because I knew some people would find it hilarious and some people would find it stupid and some would find it very engaging or practical or informative or educational or whatever. I knew all that. It was just like I just didn't like the sound of my voice. Didn't at all. Or I was like, I look stupid. I'm not a good looking person. I don't know where that was like where it was built from. And nothing to do with anything, but just built into, like, taken away from, like, my, like, ugh, okay, why, how dare you? It was kind of like that Rich Dad Poor Dad shit with the Robert Kiyosaki, and like then you get these certain things like that Christian guilt. Even though I didn't grow up in a Christian family, there were certain values of that kind of bullshit. All that built into my system. Who are you to speak? Sit down. You don't know shit. And as I got older, I was like, you know what? I don't mind saying anymore. I'm definitely one of the most intelligent people on the planet. I don't mind saying that. It's not cocky. It's proven time and time again by people who say, thank you for knowing that. I don't know how I do. It's just, and it's not that I've done any, I lived a different path that gave me the ability to do that. It doesn't make me better than someone. Like, there are plenty of people that are more intelligent than me in playing the drums, playing musically. Oh, everyone, mostly. I can make beats on an analog synth, but I mean, could I do that real time with a guitar or a drum or something? No, I fucking suck at that. First year, I could draw a little bit, but yeah, I'm not like that. People can bake better than me. I can cook better than them. Fuck yeah. I'm fucking entertaining. I'm intelligent. I can cook. I can build things. But then there's things like, I can't do that. Not gonna do that. I can't knit. I don't know fucking how to. I don't want to. I'm happy you do it. Yeah, I hear. Yeah, hey, Leo, I get you. I understand. I mean, I was told a long time ago that my shit was like somebody was using my shit on Facebook. I was like, that is not me. I'm gonna remind everybody again, if it's not me right here, right now, doing this on this channel, it's either the channels I've told you about, which is this. I don't have a Facebook. I do not have a. I got my one Instagram account, which is Zarzen. I got this, and then I'm gonna start up 2 other platforms. But other than that, no. And here's why people should know this, because most of you, like, you can ask me a question here, or I will give you a way to contact me if you have a more intimate question to ask me about some shit you don't want to put out there like that. And there's ways of contacting me. Those places won't give you that. I always give people the capacity to contact me. But what am I gonna do? What can you do? If you're super famous, that can't really happen because no one's gonna believe it. If you're like giving out good information and shit, and you're good at something, like, yeah, of course. Everybody knows that. Like, and like, look at Instagram. Like, how many people, like, when you look at some fucking account, and everyone's got 200 posts, and they got 362 followers, and they follow 475 people. Everyone that you read through, you click on their thing, and it's always like is that actually their account, or is it just somebody took all the pictures, put it on there, and is claimed to be that? Because how would they ever know? They wouldn't know. They would have no fucking clue. How could you? How many fucking people on Instagram or on YouTube are real? In the comment section. You can't verify that. Some jackass taking, like, oh, here's a picture I found online. Oh, there's nothing really can do about that. I mean, in fact, in reality, what do we even have? We might even have some doppelgangers out here, dog. If you find your doppelganger, you gotta kill it, because one of us wins. And for me, I win. My doppelganger, I will full on go vampire mode and eat my own face off. Like, who's real here? Hello. Oh, so you got the perfectionist thought? See, that's, you know what? And you say that, man. That's very interesting, because I also have that in me, and that's the reason I haven't really written a book, because it would take too long. Ooh, hi, ducky. Ah, quack quack. Hi, quack quacks. Ah. Sorry, I get so excited about ducks. I don't even know why I get excited about ducks. I don't know what it is. I like ducks. I've never seen an alpaca. I get excited about alpacas, sloths, goats. I've met a goat. I've met cows. I've met all sorts of animals. Never an alpaca, and I get to hang out with ducks. They're fucking awesome. Whether they're the green ones or the white ones or the other ones, the black ones, or whatever, I like them all. I don't know what it is. I don't even get to pet them, but I like them. That's crazy. Because normally I like to play with like dogs. I mean, fuck, of course I like dogs. But yeah, the perfectionist thing is why I haven't written a book, and why probably I never made a video to begin with. Because if you listen to my early videos, I go through this thing where sometimes in my early videos I'm very concise and speaking one directionally, and I don't use any of the filler words. And you knows, like, I don't use any of that. And sometimes when I'm speaking to people, I won't use any of those things. Other times, if I'm talking plainly and just goofing around, I will litter the place with the likes, ands, and all of that, as I'm trying to, keep a, to keep some sort of flow or pattern to what I'm saying. Can I control that? If I wanted to. Sometimes I just don't want to. But so I go through these rhythms of the way that I'll speak. Sometimes, like right now, I even said but that was giving you an idea. Right now, I could continue on speaking and do it eloquently and get every word in order, and I'll slow down my patterning and my cadence and my delivery to never use things like and like, except I just said like, but that was only explaining as a simile. Whenever people use it too often when they're talking, it can really deaden the landscape. It can really fuck with your ear. But at least they're being somewhat authentic in what they're saying. That's the part that's enjoyable. Okay, well they're kind of. I don't know how to say it. I can't get the words together. Their vocabulary is not of a very high caliber, and aardvarks. What about aardvarks? Aardvarks and hard farts, eating up fucking tons of sharks. The cunnilingus arts. I've got some beers, and I'm fuck some queers. I'll grab you by your ears, and what are we talking about right now? Don't mind me. Do you ever do things just because it's so bizarre and goofy to confuse other people, to think that you're doing it because it's I was just in something just made me do it. I don't know. I don't often do that. I do it for the more of the reason that I just do it to confuse. Like, what the fuck? How? People get mad at me sometimes. Like, how the fuck are you so intelligent and act like such a fucking retard? I'm like, that's why. You can't track me. You don't know. Like, this fucking idiot. People watch some of my videos, they're like, who the fuck is this retard? A lot of times, like, holy shit, who the fuck is this dude? Keep you confused, keep you on your toes, keep you questioning things. Do I do it all on purpose? No, some of it because I'm a complete fucking retard. Some of it because I'm fucking totally awesome. But most of the time, I'm kind of. She's wearing a mask, got a flower in her hair, and her boyfriend doesn't have a mask on, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. So he's walking around no mask, she's walking around with a mask on. I don't really understand what the fuck that is. Outside. Doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm trying to figure out why people do this shit. Causing sparks in car parks, and aardvarks, and larks, like Danny. Danny Skylark? Yeah. Yeah, she farted. She farted. So many ways to go with farks, larks, snarf, snarky snarfs, fart, and aardvarks cars. Yeah, I could do the Eminem shit that Chris D'Elia does. The Eminem. You're in the floorboard of a Ford. No. Can't. Napkins and blapkins. So stupid. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, man. You got to just, it does. It's like, I mean, hey, it's fun enough to like give some sort of long-winded lecture. It's not a lecture, but just some sort of idea on something. And I can do that if I was written down. I could probably add a little humor in there and pepper it in there. But I'd rather just say it, and then when I'm done, be like, fucking shit in a cantaloupe and throw it at your fucking neighbor. I don't know even that. Why would I even say that? It just sounds like a fucking stupid thing to say. I see. Why do I always say dumb things when fucking people are walking by me? So like, if that's the part of the conversation they heard, they would judge me on like, he just said shit in a cantaloupe and throw it at you. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? No, you haven't listened to his whole fucking, catalog of crazy shit he says. It's really good. It's not, he doesn't say, yeah, I don't know if I like him. He said cantaloupes. I like cantaloupes. I would never shit at cantaloupe. But why would I throw it at my neighbor? I really like my neighbors. The left ones I like. The right ones, yeah, I'd probably piss in his lawnmower, but shit in his cantaloupe, that's crazy. What am I talking about right now? Oh shit, there's people watching me. Oh fuck. Are you paying attention to what I'm saying? Very, very, I'm a distinguished gentleman, if you didn't know already. Yeah, I mean, silliness is important. It's like, I mean, consider what a child does. They just randomly do they randomly do things that are just, caw, what up, crow? They just do some weird shit. And you're like, why did you do that? And the kid's like, I don't know. See, be like a child. You should be there. You should be curious. You should be able, but you also should be intellectual, adult-like, and have some sort of, But you can't forget, you shit your pants too. You poo-pooed. Hey, Zen cannot get through one video without mentioning poop. That's correct. So, yeah. Well, Christopher Lee's up in here. What's going on, Christopher? So what I would like to do is, I've been having a lot of fun with you guys, but I will, again, implore all of you to pay attention to my next few videos, or the next few days. I'm going to post it as the title, and I'll let you know again whatever my screen name will be on these new channels, just so I can have so I can diversify my bonds, bitch, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't just have to be on YouTube, and so that also I can do, music and other things where it's not copyright claim. I'm not gonna just play fucking 8 hours of music and be like, oh, come and give me buddy. So I'll just be able to play music in this little intermins. And also we'll do the classroom shit that I was trying to set up a while ago on the Zoomy chats. So yeah, and when you say sympathetically, you actually mean your nervous system was connected on an empathetic level. You could have that sympathetic level, but because you've done it before, it was easier for you to connect. Oh, I understand completely what you're talking about. It happens to me in person. When people talk about getting a contact high, it means that you're around people that are smoking, and so you're getting a little bit of the fumes in there. I'm talking about, like, I could be around people that just are high. I haven't smelled I could assume they're high, and all of a sudden I'm high as fuck on whatever substance. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, so what I want to do in a second here, I'll be on here for 20 more minutes doing this shit, and then we should go over to the Zoom room. Why? Because I want to play some fucking music. That's why. Don't ask me why. I want to play music. And I feel like also by doing that, I have to go interact with a friend of mine around here. I don't know where he is. I brought him food, and I don't want it to go. I don't want it to be too cold. Let's find him. So do you guys want to go to the Zoom in a little bit? Do you guys want to? You want in the Zoom room? It could be like a Zoom room is equivalent to oops, sorry. Zoom room is kind of equivalent to like a Turkish bathhouse where you never know what's gonna happen in there, you know. Actually, you do. It's just gonna be dudes naked sitting on each other's back, cracking, massaging each other down. Weird place. It won't be that weird. It would kind of be like, how about an Asian oil rub down joint? So you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Have you ever paid for an Asian chick to give you a rub down with oils and say, you want to roll over? What's funny about that is I did once on accident. For legitimately for real. I just wanted a massage. And so I was like, I was looking up like on Craigslist or something, man. And so I know like some of them are legit. Like if they just put their ads like come through, like this is, the fucking place, and you go to a place and like, and it's usually cheaper. It's like legitimate massage. One time I actually did, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what happened, but whether I paid the extra couple bucks for finish him. But it was really weird. It was a really strange thing. And I mean, the rub and tugs, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, I'm all for it. A rub and tug is cool because there's no, like I think it's a cool thing for a relationship. Like if you're in a marriage or something, I think you should let your husband go get a rub and tug. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no insertion. There's no like, he doesn't love that chick. He knows that chick is jerking everyone off. But it's just nice because if you're not willing to massage his whole body down with oil and make sure that he fucking if you're too lazy to do that, well, what do you think he's gonna do? She has soft hands. And then same thing for dudes. If you're not willing to like, I know that. Yeah, thank you. There you go. There's the duck quacking, laughing. And if you're a dude not willing to like rub down your girl, like your wife, whatever, you should go let her get a fucking massage by somebody as talented as say the Mr. Ripley or me. I'll do it for your wife. Shit, she gonna pay me? Good, I'll take that. It's a massage is prostitution, really. Let's be honest. Even if there's no happy ending, a massage is prostitution. Let's be real. What's up, Sin Corona? Come on, Sin. How dare you? Well, here's the thing: is I didn't know I was getting involved in. I mean, would I know? I get paid for such activities. I don't pay for it. So the fact that you pay for a massage is because some chicks just aren't good at massage, and because sometimes I really want deep, tissue muscle work, and like I go there I go get a massage with no inclination that it's going to be, I'm gonna have to fucking spill seed everywhere. That's never my intention, ever. Has not once been. I know when chicks see me for a massage and people have been like, oh, can you do, there is somewhere in there they start to squirm a little bit and want me to. But, you know what I'm saying. Why would you assume I would pay the extra bucks? If she doesn't want to do it, there are people willing to do it. Yeah. Oh, look at that ducks. Hey, duckies. You want to see the duckies? Hi, ducks. Hey, quack quacks. Hey, you quacky motherfuckers. Hey, quack quack. Yo, hey, goofballs. Do you want some food? Oh, I might have some food for you guys. Are you guys hungry? Oh, they're right there. They're right there. Let me get some food. Okay, I'm gonna get them some food. You guys fuck off. Just for a sec. You guys just fuck off for a second. You guys gotta fuck off for 1 second. I think I have food in here. Yep, I did. Told you. Hey, duckies. Hey, quacks. Hi, guys. Hi. Okay, do you guys want some foodies? Hi, babies. Here. Oh. Here. Here, baby. Yeah. You guys want to see the duckies? They're feeding ducks. Ducks. Oh shit! Here, here we are. Here, here's all the ducks. As soon as they're done eating, I'll feed them some more. You have to give me a second. Hi. Oh, I'm gonna feed them right now. Hold on. My phone I just don't have a way to. Here. Just give me a second. Duckies. Duckies, I have so much more food for you. Hi. Hey, quack. Here. Oh man. Oh man, we got so many ducks right here. Oh, there's coming someone over here. It's good thing I got one more handful of food for them. A handful of food, yeah. Okay, hi guys. Hey, let's see. Hold on. Hey guys. Hello, duckies. Check it out. Here. Here, go over there. Oh, look at all the duckies. Quackers. Look at these little guys. Sometimes they fight. I don't know. I like these ones are over here. This guy's brown. It's really interesting. I normally see you got the green ones. What are the mallard things? Like the normals. Like you think of a duck and you think of either a little yellow thing or that thing. When I think of a duck, I don't think of that thing right there. That's brown. And I definitely don't think of these black ones I see on the other side. But they're all like different. Look at these guys. Hey, quack. Hey, anytime you want. If I'm around, I'll probably have some food for you. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Which was, I don't know, some random shit. Hey, welcome to the land of Oz. The oohs and the ahs and all the crazy duckies. Ah, dude, your last relation ended because she had no passion or time. Ah, isn't that crazy? Yeah. Neglected and bored. Isn't that fun? She wanted a dude for dinner parties and lifting heavy stuff. You still friends, but you don't resent it? How it worked out? And that kind of, you don't resent the whole thing? I mean, in the sense of like the dishonesty to begin with, like if that's what you want to begin with, like don't fucking fool around with that shit. Like if that's what you want, to just say so. Synchrona, would you be willing? Well, I guess you're saying, would you be willing to pay extra to fuck without a condom? For number one, if you fuck with what are you fucking in junior high school? Fucking without a condom or fucking with a condom? Like, if you fuck with a condom, you're retarded. Let's just be honest. You have a mental disorder if you fuck with a condom. And, if you're too stupid to know how to pull out, and if you don't trust the person you're with enough to know like the move, like what's going on here, like, and then if she's a dirty bitch, that's your issue. Like, I don't know. No. Fucking with a condom is such a antiquated, dumb shit to do. And no, I wouldn't pay extra because I don't even pay for it to begin with. What kind of question is that? I don't pay for sex. What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's either everybody goes in 100% equal measure to the game, or I'm getting paid. I don't pay for sex. It's idiotic. And you know what? I don't even worry about that. You know, my immune system is too strong. I could fuck a sloppy, dirty, disgusting bitch with like fucking herpes coming out of her lips and eyes and dying and ugh. And you know what would happen? I wouldn't get sick. She might come back a life ago, though. You know what I'm saying? Not that I would, but the fuck? I'm stronger than that. Don't play with me. Yeah, you're gonna still wear a mask, but go raw dog. That's where we are today. People wear a mask and fuck raw dog. They're gonna like, I can't kiss you, but like, can I slide up in that cooch? Yeah. Oh god, just play a little tip drill. Fuck a sloppy Joe. A fucking sloppy handy and some bullshit. I'm saying, man, I don't know, man. I mean, I get it. Like, if you're not well trained and well equipped, yeah, then put a rain jacket on. You know, like, but I don't mind being in the rain. It's not gonna make me sick. Like, you realize, like, most people that I know that have like lived a life and that, you know, most people I know are like probably like 70-30 on rubbers. And 70% of the time they will, but then they'll tell me the one story about the time that they're like, she was so hot, I didn't wear a rubber, I didn't know. I was like, what? I was like, this is why I don't tell stories, because I would be having to tell you the same story. Like, why would I ever? I've only had 2 chicks ever ask me to use a rubber. Only twice. One was a disgusting fat bitch that I'd never met before. That I'd met her off, like, and it was just really weird. And I was like, you know what? And I was like laughing while it's happening, and I was like, I couldn't even maintain an erection because I just couldn't feel anything. I was like, I was like, sorry. And she was the laziest, sloppiest, disgustingest, most moronic fuck I've ever had in my life. Just so stupid. And the other one was like, just early when I was you know. Kind of go, you should do that. You should, you know, get a half one. Yeah. It's moronic. Either learn how to, you know, do tantric practices, or just don't be a retard. And there's this whole method where you just don't, you know, complete the action in the. But the semen in the gym. Stop with all that. Oh man. Hey Moist, how do I say so sharp when drinking? Ask anybody. Oh, so you're new. Oh, that's right. You're new here. I don't. Because it doesn't. And somebody asked me the same question the other day about why doesn't it make me depressed? Because even though it's depressive and other things that I like them because because I'm already too fantastical to begin with. I don't know, and it makes me. It's a as long as it's not towards the, like, if we hang out until like the end of the night and I start doing shots, I might get a little fucking out of control and, you know, completely drunk and maybe even shitty to people. I don't know, you know, misplaced happiness. Misplaced happiness is fucking somebody that doesn't deserve your dick, right? And misplaced anger is like yelling at somebody that is because of like a last relationship. Like, I can go through all that shit, but for me, I don't know. It's just like I maintain a healthy buzz. Like some people, you know, drink coffee to get a buzz. Some people smoke cigarettes. Some people drink beers. Some people smoke weed. Some people do whatever drugs from the doctor. I don't know. It's just I'm just a skilled thank you, skilled professional. I'm professional at this. Hey Sin, thank you. So I'm not. Thank you for Finn. Already knew. You know, it's funny. Finn and Sin knew that professional. Oh, look at, they're still here. Look at these little guys. You want to see? They're still here eating. I'll give them the rest of the candy, and then I'll get back to you. Here. Hi, duckies. There's the last of the feeds. I'll have a little bit left now. Sorry, guys. Oh, you want some too? Yeah. Sorry, man. Yeah, they don't let you fucking with Hello, duckies. All right, mom. All right. And there's the, okay, check it out though. There's this, what is that? Is that a crane? Or what is this one right here? What is he? They don't not get along, but they don't like interact too well. So like I fed them and I wasn't really paying attention to him, and I feel bad about that, but anyways. Yeah, the Moise, he said the girl that used the condom, same girl that bit your ball sack. Well, I mean, the ass to mouth thing is pretty funny to begin with. Yeah, drink well, eat well. I don't. Well, here's part of my trick is I don't eat oftentimes when I'm drinking, and just because I've learned what it does, for the most part. Oh, don't worry, I'm sloppy at points, but it's managed to that I know how to maintain it for. It's like people that can just smoke all day. There was a time that literally, it's not about out smoking people or out drinking people or anything, but I could smoke all day, like that's what it is. Like get up, smoke until we go to sleep. It's like that's it. And now I don't smoke at all. Weed, and like I don't smoke tobacco very often, but now I bought a pack of American Spirits and some DiGiorno Blacks the other day because somebody that I know likes them. So I was like, I'll smoke with you. I'm 40 years old. I don't smoke cigarettes, but you know what? Because I know what they are and I know what they do. I was like, cool. We'll just smoke this, drink this. Yeah. A seasoned vet. Thank you. Beer, yeah, beer is the breakfast of champions. Yeah. Yeah. So hello, all new people in the room. Oh, and also, here I'll tell you why too. I can drink all day. It's because if I drink PBRs or something like a shit beer, these are like what 4%. I could 4% all day, and if I'm out for 8 hours, like what is that? That's not like a beer or like 1.5 to 2 beers an hour. That's nothing. My body is going to get rid of the alcohol most of the time. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take a toll on the sense that it like how like you just staying a little tipsy all day. Like and obviously I took a shot of tequila and you didn't see it earlier, but I had a shot of the vodka, but yeah, what most people don't get is the only thing that gets you tired off of drinking is the fact that your body is processing so many toxins. It's not processing. Alcohol isn't the toxin. People have to understand this. I'm gonna say this a billion times. These ducks are fighting over here. Stop fighting. Stop it. Stop all that. The beer is helping to process toxins at a faster rate, and that's what makes you get tired. It's not the beer itself. Well, I live. Hey, Sin. I live you too. Oh wait, I love you too. Oh hi. Oh. See, I can't tell. See, and the mask thing is really fucking with me too, because I look at this chick just walking by, and I can't tell because she has a mask on. Is she fucking 50 years old? And just got like some thick ass thighs, or is she like in high school? I can't tell. I can't even see what the fuck she looks like. How am I supposed to I need to make an assessment, motherfucker. Like, can I go spit game? And then she'd be like, I'm like, am I hitting on someone's grandmother? I can't really tell. Like, should I look for the crow's feet? Is that all? That's the only thing I got to work on with here? You can't even fucking hit on people that got masks on. Even if you can tell they're eyeing you and want to like, they're like, oh man, I hope that dude would talk to me. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to? You got a fucking mask on. God damn it. Every hole's a goal. Yeah. Yeah, I've done this so many times. I seen an Asian chick the other day. I was like, I literally, because she's Asian, I can't tell if she's fucking, 15 or 50, because she's Asian. But then on top of it, she's wearing a mask. So what fucking chance do you have? Like, at least with me, you can tell. At least I'm, certifiably somewhat insane because I'm not wearing a mask. But you could see my beard even underneath the mask, so you kind of get an idea. But with the chicks, you can't really tell. It's like, could you imagine somebody walking up to you that's wearing a fucking, like the whole fucking astronaut suit? You can't see. You don't know. I don't fucking know. What is this thing? This is people wearing masks. I don't fucking know, man. You say, here's the funny thing. You ever gone to a bar that's during this thing or somewhere like, let me see some ID, and you got your mask on, but then you show them an ID. Like, and it's you without a mask on, right? How the fuck could they even know? Because you got a mask on. They can't ask you to take it off because that's against their own obligations. And then dripping with that good. Always drip with the good. You got, yeah. I never said it before. Yeah, I got that drip. Oh, so here I'm gonna do this again. I said we're gonna stay here for a little bit long. Oh, look at it. Look what time it is. It's 3:33. Bang. That's some sort of Masonic code. Yeah, it is, bro. It's so fucking Masonic. Do you guys want to go to the Zoomy Zoom rooms? That way, I can play music and you guys can fucking chat with each other. You can do it you can do it just the same as here. You just gotta fucking have and so you gotta sign up for the Zoomy shit. It's just put your email the same way you got this shit, and then you gotta subscribe to my other shit so I can play music sometimes, cause I kind of gotta piss. Right now it's it'd be uncouth to piss out in public. All right. Here's the thing is here's the problem with setting up a Zoom room when I'm in public with just my phone. Is I can't do it because I'd have to cut this off. So somebody in here has to actually start a Zoom room for me. This is where my friends get involved with being part of this process, where you start the Zoom room, because no matter what, if you just set up an account, you can always open it. It doesn't cost you anything. Burp God, motherfucker. You know this, Sid. If you start a Zoom room, you only get an hour and so many people. But as soon as you start the Zoom room, I come into the room and I take the hosting capacity over, and then it puts it onto my account, and I can make it for then I can jump people into another room. That way I'm off of here and I can open up another room. You know what I'm saying? So you go in there, start a room, we all come in there, and then I can get off of here because we're all in that room. And then I can open up a room and people jump into that. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. So, then what you have to do is just start the room up, post it here, and then people go over there. Then we get some music, and we get everything here and more. I don't know, every time that when I suggest this to people, they're so like anti-doing it. They're like there'll be like 10 people, like 20 people in here, and they'll be like, oh yeah, we'll come to the Zoom room, and then nobody shows up. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers? Like, you realize, like, it's the same thing as here, except for the advantage of you could act, if you want to talk to each other, like with your faces, like you could talk, you could put your face, but you don't need to. It doesn't need to be your face. You don't even need to talk, and you can still do the thing that's comment section over. You can do that too. Everything and more. And everybody's like anti-more goodness. And also, I could, like right now, I want to go take a piss. I want to take a shit. I don't know. And I could just like mute and cut my screen off, and I could go shit and piss right now, and you all could be interacting. But right now, if I go and shit and piss, then what are you gonna do? You're just gonna fucking type back there like, ugh, you fucking freaks. And then I say that sometimes, and then the numbers on the left goes down. It always does. As soon as I say go to the Zoom room, like 2 or 3 people, apparently, according to the YouTube, leave the room, which is very mad fucking weird to me. But I do have to take a piss, and this is not like my house where I can put my phone down somewhere. It's a whole fucking issue. So what I think I have to do, is tell you all to go F off. But then I don't know how to get into contact with everybody. Say, hey, come to the Zoom. It's the same thing as here. Oh, dude, they asked you, Moist? That's hilarious. You'd be like, nah, that's not rule. Like, why now? Like, so all of a sudden, it just, the whole fucking fake ass bullshit doesn't exist when you have to look at, that's dog shit. It's rules for when it seems to apply for what they need you to do. It's all insane. And the people enforcing it don't even see the irony of how dumb it is. They're like, oh, just at this point, if you're in a restaurant, you can't ever get it. But now, you know, when you're eating, it can't be happening, because what kind of dumb shit is this, yeah? Yeah, somebody go set up a fucking Zoom room, you bitch asses. See, as soon as I said that, it went from like 12 people in here down to 7 on my side. 5 people left. What does that even mean? Why? You know what's really great right now? It's my crotch is getting so much sun right now that my balls are warm. It's like 60 degrees outside, but my balls are fucking steaming hot. Yeah, so stupid. Synchro SN, yeah, that's funny, isn't it? I'm just saying, look at, like, the sun is right. Okay, I'll show you where the sun is. It's right there, it's right through there, right? So you can't. It's up here, but if you come down here, right where my situation is, there it is. Just, it's glorifying my testicular situation. You know what I'm saying? Just it's causing a little bit of warmth from the cockle region. You know? So it's a hallelujah to the warm nutsack. I mean, in a way, I'm getting the radiation of the vitamin D. It's giving a little bit of, you see. I was not like, I don't. I'm not gonna press my my schwans out to the side. It's all smashed up in there somewhere. I don't know why y'all looking at my balls like that, you weirdos, you creeps. Now I've totally made you look at my balls and listen to me pee. I think y'all like me. Fucking weirdos. Oh, goodness fucking gracious. And you know what's nice about that is it's actually making me not have to pee as bad. As I was talking about peeing and pooping, that's right when the sun hit my taintal region. I mean, right now it's humming. My nuts and anus and taint are going. They're harmonizing right now. It's so nice in the sun. Oh shit! You've seen my shit and me shit. Yes, I think. Yeah, I've done that for a few people. It's okay. Good. I'm glad you're okay with that. I appreciate that. Now for me, I don't mind seeing it. I would like, you dirty motherfucker. Like if I go to your house and you shit with the door open, I gotta respect that. If you come to my house and you shit with the door open at my house, I will punch you the fuck out on the toilet. At my house, I will shit on my toilet with I will shit on the toilet with the door open, and you have to accept that. That's my house. That's my rules. Goes by my you know. You close the door when you poop in my house. I don't want to smell your ass. It's nasty. But you know, this chick, this Asian chick walks by right now. Just walk by, wearing a white top and a skirt, like Asian schoolgirl outfit, But she's obviously, oh yes, violence, yes. Yes, let's go. Yes, violence, yes. Duck on duck violence. This is not what we need. We need to talk to the Black Lives Matters community and the black on black violence and the white on white violence that's happening all the time and the Asian on Asian violence and the alien on alien violence and the duck on duck violence everywhere. Okay. She just walked by and she was looking super dope, but I was like, I couldn't tell because she had a mask on. I was like, you're Asian and you're wearing a school, but it's not a school. It's like, how do you even? What are you? What are you? I couldn't. I was like, ugh. Yeah, World Star on that shit, yeah. Hey, Sing Corona, I will say this though. That was not. Here's what makes me a dirtier motherfucker than you could ever imagine. Is that wasn't even my own shit. I actually looked up. I didn't feel like taking a piss. I didn't have to shit at the time, so I looked up big piles of shit on Google, and that was one of the images that came out. I was like, oh, this is the perfect one. So I looked at somebody else's shit on the internet. Yes, I did. Now had I had to poop, I would have used mine. It would have been way better. But I don't think of 2020 as my shit. But here's the thing. Here's the me. If we go really deep psychologically on it, my shit is nice. I have really good dookies, except for when it's moist. I have really nice poops. It's like I have a really sweet cock. You know what I mean? I have really good dookies. Just what it is. So I don't think I would have considered 2020 my shit. It was everybody else's shit. And that's what everybody else's shit looks like. A big pile of fucking poo-poo. You feel like a gangster? Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Because everybody's like, oh. It's like, it went in the complete opposite direction. Before, if you had a mask on, it's like, oh, this motherfucker probably got a gun. He's about to shoot up the place. God damn it, that's a gangster. Now, if you don't wear one, it just is that way. I don't know. So check it out. Check it out. Is any of you Slim Shadys gonna be more Slim Shadys, or am I gonna have to just listen to some music by myself? Because I want to listen to some music right now, and you guys are, what's up, man? You guys are really screwing up real bad here. Nobody wants to. Everybody's so comfortable with just staring at my dumb ass saying all this dumb shit. Nobody wants to start up a Zoom chat. Here's what I'll do. Here's my advisory and what I'm going to offer. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go take a piss. I gotta make a couple phone calls. Go find my buddy, hang this food out. So give me about 15 minutes. About 15 minutes. As much as 30. And what I'll do is I'll start up a Zoom chat, and in the background I'll take a picture of the screen so you know what the room number is, and I'll come back here, and we'll hang out in here, and I'll get people to come through, and then we'll go to the Zoom room. But I'll be back on here, and is this? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to everybody? So what we do is, yeah, people hate you, but yeah, I don't hate you. I like you. I don't even know who you are, but I'm pretty sure I would like you. Pretty sure we'd probably get along in public in real human form. So here's what we'll do. Again, one more time. I'm gonna go do the duties. I'm gonna go to number 1s and number 2s, and I might even try a number 3, which is really crazy. Have you ever done number 3? It's really nasty. I'll go do that, and when I'm done doing that, I will come back on here, and we'll give you the Zoom chat room, which I'll start, and then we'll hang out, and that way on the Zoom chat we can all listen to music, and we can all, yep, Sigma, ugh, okay, fine, I'll see you back on here. I can, ugh, you fucking all disgust me. It's good to see y'all, and y'all know if you do have any spare change and all that shit in your pocket, it does help me. I'm not a rich person by any means. Maybe rich of spirit and soul, all that shit. But I do require. Maybe it's much better to be able to pay for my phone and roof over my head. So if you do put any money or energy or currency into my account, that's really awesome. You can do it through the PayPal, the Cash App. It's beneath. I fucking appreciate it, obviously. And we'll talk in a little bit. Until then, be weird. Toodles. Toodles. And look it. And just to remind you, let's go ducks. Hey, quack, quack, motherfuckers. Quack, quack, motherfuckers.